and I want to thank everybody for the support you guys gave.
What up, what up, what up? Just the People's Forum. I am your host, A1. I'm your host, A1. You got your phone on right there. I can hear it. I'm your host, A1. How you doing today? Welcome to the show, man. We got a special show tonight. Special show. Let me bring these people in. We're going to get started right away. Yes, I'm on time tonight. We are on time. But hold on. Hold on real quick. Let me bring in this other gentleman real quick. All right, now we got the full panel going on. So what's up, everybody? This is the People's Forum. What's up, everybody in the
Sorry
chat?
about that, guys.
It's all. Oh shit! Let me take this off her face. What's going on tonight? Tonight we got MagaBeard, we got MrzG, we got KingLuv in the house. We got a special giveaway that we doing with KingLuv. He got an album that just dropped. So how this topic came about, flat earth versus hollow earth. MagaBeard hit me up a couple of weeks ago. He had a good time. Said, man, let's talk about this. I was like, fuck it, I can't talk about it, but you could definitely talk about it and say whatever you want to say. So then I found some other people that I network with. That's MrzG, big ass dog. that ain't nothing, but MagaBeard, go ahead and give him a start. Like let him know what this about, and then I want to get into KingLuv and his album and that stuff. But go ahead, bro.
Well, I mean, I think this theory just really arises from, the government not really telling us the truth about the universe from the beginning. Science has never been a consensus on any subject. So when it comes to flat earth or hollow earth or any type of subject relating to space, one just has to question the directed narrative that has been established ever since we were young. So, I mean, when it boils down to it, everything is built on sacred geometry. Whether it's, a flower, a human, or, our planet, there is an inflow and an outflow of energy coming from, our poles. So it's built on a number sequence, gematria, cell division, mathematical sequences and the such. So that's kind of what I base my hypothesis off of. Yeah, exactly. So, there's tons of information that makes us expand on the topic of, our planet is more than just a solid rock.
1000%. There's no way in hell we get shot on some random rock in the middle of space somewhere.
It's all good. Look at MrzG smiling, being happy. You got your fans. They'll be here. They'll be here real soon. What's going on? How was your weekend and all that stuff, MrzG?
Oh, it was good. I went to Houston. I had a little, my cousin's birthday, and we had a ball. It was hot, but we had a ball.
Yeah, because it's another piece right there. Hey, so real quick, KingLuv, I want to get into your album. Then we're gonna go right back to MagaBeard and get this thing started. But tell us about the album, how it came up, and then I'll explain to everybody about the giveaway that we about to do.
Yeah. Well, my album, I just dropped it. It's called Starseed in Babylon. You feel me? I recorded and mixed the whole album myself. Recorded myself, mixed it myself. It's 11 songs. I did all the artwork. I did everything, and honestly, I feel like it's my life's best work. Like, I feel like, it expresses the whole concept of what a starseed in Babylon would represent, at least to me. And you can look those terms up. Those terms, they kind of speak for themselves, and it's kind of like just me being a breath of consciousness in 2021 for what I see in the actual world and put it into the music form. I feel like I actually did it, and it's like my most fulfilling piece of work that I've had so far. So I'm really excited about it. Yeah, honestly, it's like nothing that you probably ever heard, honestly, like rapper wise.
It's all good. Hey man, so I want to say congratulations. We know you got a new one. Congratulations on the kid. I was gonna steal some pictures and put them up, but I didn't want to do that because I know you put some out on
I
Instagram,
appreciate that.
but I ain't gonna do nobody kids like that.
Congratulations,
You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
congratulations on that.
Yeah, congrats.
Yay,
Yeah,
congrats.
I appreciate that. Yeah, I
Yeah,
appreciate that, yo. She's a blessing for
yeah,
sure.
absolutely. Hey,
And
so
I'm glad you
okay.
didn't put it out though.
Yeah, yeah,
Appreciate
yeah,
that,
yeah, yeah, yeah,
man.
yeah. Nah, I didn't want to do that. Hey, but everybody in the chat, the first thing we're gonna do it at like 7:40. So I'm gonna say it a couple of times. We're gonna do a call in. KingLuv gonna have a question for y'all. I don't know what it is. Shit, I just came up with this when we got on because we didn't really have a plan, but we know I supported this album. I bought 2 of them. We gonna give 2 of them away tonight. One in the chat and one through the call. Now we about to go to MagaBeard, talk about this flat Earth and hollow Earth. And my first question is, man, because I haven't been experienced. I have no experience with any of this stuff, nor do my homeboy over here that's trying to look at the basketball game. But what's the difference between when you say hollow Earth? Because I got in a couple of Facebook groups today and was talking, and they called me a globetard. They started calling me a globetard, and I was like, bro, I can't argue with you because shit, I don't know. But what's the difference, just real quick, and then get into whatever you're gonna talk about between the flat Earth and the hollow Earth? And just make it real simple, cause for me, because that was my question, because I was just people talking shit to me. But go ahead, bro.
Yeah, well, I mean, plain terms, flat Earth, everything's on a flat plane surrounded by an ice shelf that's encapsulated in the firmament. And hollow Earth is sort of the opposite. A strict belief is that hollow Earth is fully hollow, and then that there's a civilization called Agartha, which is the, established quote unquote conspiracy, and that there's an advanced civilization as well as the native inhabitants of our land long time ago. They who have essentially descended into there for safe inhabitation.
This sound like a movie. I'm sorry.
It sounds like a movie.
That sound like a goddamn movie. I'm sorry.
Yeah. But all right, go,
Wow.
bro. Start with whatever you want to talk about.
Well,
MagaBeard and
my belief, my belief, it's like strictly hollow Earth. I believe that Earth is more so a shape called a toroid, which is defined as a reciprocating, self-repeating energetic pattern. It is backed up by sacred geometry, and through those metrics of single numbers, 1 through 9, creates a form of 0 point energy, which allows matter to form in the infinite space, which is called ether.
He's on point with that too.
oh, okay. I couldn't even argue that he
So
not.
sacred geometry.
The ether is like
Yeah,
the
so sacred geometry, it
electromagnetic field.
repeats in the numbers.
Man, go on and pass that
Exactly.
blunt to him too. Go on and pass that blunt because this sounds like some
Exactly.
theory.
So, so TJ was saying the electromagnetic field, that's what produces the firmament, essentially. The toroid, the self-repeating pattern with the outflow and inflow of energy, keeps everything encapsulated within this realm, a matrix, so to speak, because our conscious defines what the matter creates within the ether.
Facts.
So we must be on
hey,
Earth 1
can I
then. It got to be Earth 2.
can I get into some just a couple of things just to open the mind up against the ball theory versus just the whole. I actually agree with what you're saying, because the Earth is a toroid, but the surface is flat and it's still an encapsulated system, just like you're saying. So that shit makes 100% sense, and it is the ether. That's exactly what it is. That's why if you look at a lot of these old buildings, like even in the People's Forum in the background, you see the Capitol. The way the Capitol is designed, where a lot of these ancient civilizations built these older buildings, they're actually older than what they tell us they are, and they're built. The hallways are built like magnets. They're built like magnets because they harness the energy from the ether or from wherever, from the sun, or what I'm saying, the electromagnetic field, really. And but just to get into the globe Earth thing, you guys got to understand that all of our ancient civilizations believed that the Earth was flat. The Greeks believed it was flat. Well, I would say it was a flat plane, and they depicted it like, watch, I'll show you guys, like this, like an encapsulation. You know what I'm saying? We got the Greek, we got the Navajo, the Babylonian, Mesa, Japanese, Persian, Vikings, Indians, Mayans. NASA's the only one that depicted as a ball. Chinese, Celtic, Sumerians, Africans, Slavic, Australian, Hebrew.
And none
You know
of
what I'm
them
saying?
had
So,
transportation to find out they was right in there. And all them motherfuckers were stationary people. They had no planes. They had
well,
nothing to
yeah,
verify. They were just
like,
going off theories.
yeah, but you gotta understand, even the actual firmament that we were talking about it being encapsulated, that firmament was well documented in the Britannica Encyclopedia before NASA was founded. So the year NASA was actually founded, they took it out of the encyclopedia. They took the proof of the firmament. Discovery of the ice walls right here. Admiral a lot of these right here. So they discovered the ice wall in Antarctica. So picture if you had like a globe, because I don't know if you guys really understand the way the globe concept to the flat Earth works. Picture if you had a globe like this, and you poke a hole. Antarctica's at the bottom, right? You poke a hole in Antarctica, and you open it up on all sides. Antarctica is the ice wall around the whole. It's just a opened up ball. You feel me? And we found the ice wall in 1946. NASA was founded in 1958, and they had the Antarctic Treaty the next year in 1959, where all the countries came together and decided, yo, we're not gonna allow people to come here unless it's for military or scientific purposes only. In 1962, we did Operation Fishbowl, which was the military was nuking the firmament. They were sending nukes to the dome to try to blow up the dome and break the dome, and could not break the dome. This is what our military was doing. And then 7 years later, we had the mission to the moon to try to debunk the fact that there was even a dome. And we never, you guys know the moon landing's fake. They live streamed that shit 50 years ago with no lag, had somebody on the moon recording it land. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit was
I
produced
agree
in a
with that
Hollywood
part.
studio.
I definitely agree with that part. I don't know how they would land on the moon way back then. So that part I do kind of agree. I don't understand that part.
Live streaming, bro. So if we want to get into it, really want to get into it. So look, science, right? What are the space shuttles made of? They're made of titanium and aluminum, mostly.
Wait, let me ask you a quick question though. So
Titanium melts at 3,000.
Well, you said we didn't land on the moon.
Yeah.
So you saying nobody landed? The Russians, nobody, or are you just saying we didn't? United States.
Nobody.
We're not allowed to leave.
Nobody. The moon is actually.
So you saying nobody from Earth went to the moon?
X-ray,
period. Nobody from Earth went to the moon.
The moon is not a ball of rock.
I'm just asking because y'all saying
the moon is more the moon. No. I'm just telling you. So the moon is more likely an X-ray image of the Earth than it is a ball of rock, and it's all has to do with the electromagnetics of the way the North Pole is and the northern lights and everything in the black sun.
So if all this is true, why hide it from
the sun?
Well, if all this is true, why hide it? Why they lying? What's the point in what they get out of lying about? I don't understand.
Well, okay, so the guy who founded NASA, because NASA means to deceive in Hebrew. So the guy who founded NASA, one of his best friends was Aleister Crowley, the founder of Satanism. His other best friend was Ron L. Hubbard, the founder of the Church of Scientology.
But NASA is America, right? That's for America. That's a lie to us.
Yeah.
Why Russian lie?
Yeah, so
why everybody else lying?
No, but got to do with anything though.
No, but you got to understand, it's all a one world religion. So if you go back to, if you go to if you want to start, we could go to Ron L. Hubbard, but that's a whole different. Ron L. Hubbard, something else. But what they're trying to do is they're trying to hide the Most High. That's what it's all about. They're trying to hide God. God is the real Most High. If we're on a ball spinning, then God, there's no real something the Most High, because every way is upside down and everything is there's a real the Bible itself references over 240 times about the earth being flat. Genesis 1:6-7 clearly states that he made a firmament and he put he separated the waters above from the waters below. And he called the space in between the firmament.
But how does that state that the world is flat though?
Okay, I'll tell you what state. No, okay, I'll
NASA
look.
admitted it.
This is about
NASA admitted it in
there's
1987 in their documents
Oh,
that it
so
here's
was
a
so
flat.
scripture
tell me
for you,
this:
bro.
why haven't anyone
I
fell
got
off the
I
edge
got
of
a
the
I
earth?
got a scripture for you. I kind of went over that earlier, but we can go back into that. Um, so if you have the Earth, the ball Earth right here, and you put a hole in Antarctica at the bottom and spread it out, Antarctica is just the ice wall surrounding our whole plane. The compass is depicted by the North Pole, not the South Pole. So if you're in America right here and you're going this way around a pizza, and the North Pole is in the middle of the pizza, the east is going to curve around, and it's not, and south is always going to be where towards Antarctica. And it's illegal to go to Antarctica ever since NASA was founded. And if the Earth was a sphere, then the Earth would curve 8 inches every square mile in
Well,
every single direction, and that
well,
can't
you
be
made
measured
two
nowhere in
statements.
nature.
You said even the Greeks believed that the Earth was flat. That's untrue. And you said it's
No,
illegal.
it's not untrue.
It's it's illegal to
There is
go
a
to
Greek man you can talk about,
Antarctica.
So yeah, I mean,
Aristophanes or whatever.
TJ is right. I mean, for the most part, TJ's right. In, ancient depictions, whether it be the Greeks, the Egyptians, whoever,
This is
they always
that's the
had their own view of
that's
like
the
a
Greek ancient
firmament
depiction
of
right
a high
there.
god or something superior.
Man, I'm trying.
So yeah, it's like what TJ showed earlier. It's like there is a firmament. He's absolutely right. You know, I
They
personally believe the
documented in the
Earth is flat,
encyclopedia.
but I definitely don't think what NASA said is true. Like what TJ said, because I think a lot of things that form our universe are physics beyond human explanation.
We
Mhm.
look, think about it like this: we cannot. There's no way in the world we're spinning 1,000 miles per hour eastward while we're going 66,600 miles per hour around the sun, while the whole sun, and all the planets going 450,000 miles per hour another direction through space, and water can be settled in the Earth's 70% water, and you got water remaining level. Like that don't make no sense.
Well, yeah,
That don't make
I mean, of course, if you put it into those scientific terms, true, but that science was also developed by the Masons. Like you said, NASA was
exactly.
satanic. They, projected the whole thing. So all the science, what you said, is projected propaganda. So I
Yeah,
think what we
that's
can
all it
base
is. And
things off of
they get
is what, like I said earlier, is sacred geometry, which is how matter is formed within the universe. And if it is a toroid, and Earth is flat, those things don't really mesh up together. Both can't be true.
And look, the International Maritime Organization, the International Meteorological Organization, the United Nations, the World Health Organization, and the International Civil Aviation Organization all use a flat Earth map for their logo.
So you mean to tell me?
100%. But what
So
do we know about these people who run these institutions? They're
Mhm.
corrupt, satanic, have an agenda. So
so
what
can I
if
ask
they
you a
are
question?
projecting this information to deceive us?
Yeah. Well, as
Or
well as that, the NASA program alone gets $65 million a day for research.
yeah, they
So
get
we
paid
already
millions every
know
day,
whenever there's
20
a
billion a year.
money grab, yeah, it's that's how much that they're getting paid to run this program and to deceive people. Anytime these people can find a way to play on people, and because a lot of that money. Remember when they had like the space race? It was like this big competition among countries and who was going to get to the moon first and all this. So all these people be in cahoots with these lies, because just
Yeah,
like how we sink plenty of money into NASA, they're sinking plenty of money into their countries for the same thing.
Miss G,
That's what it is.
Miss G,
Mhm.
I agree with y'all saying that we did not land on the moon. I don't believe that ever happened because how in the hell you got somebody there filming him walking across it if he was the first one
And
to land
another
there?
argument is that the moon is actually hollow.
Excuse me?
Well, and two, Buzz
Another
Aldrin
argument is
admitted
that the
it
moon is
to
actually
the
hollow.
8-year-old.
The moon is hollow. Is that what you said? 8 year old. The moon is hollow. 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 The moon I
I was
didn't hear
just
you. You
saying that
said the moon is
there's
hollow.
I'll go.
instances, actually many instances that have been recorded from 1969 to 1979 that was read by, excuse me, it's the Antarctic Impulsive Transient Antenna. Um, and they were saying, actually, that was a different note, excuse me, pardon my point. Never mind. There was an independent space research station that from 1969 to 1977 reported over 1,000 moonquakes after asteroids struck the surface of the moon and left the moon ringing for hours. So
I heard
that's
about
something to
that.
ponder as well.
Well, look at
I
this,
don't
bro.
believe
This
in
is using
asteroids.
science.
I think that's
This
fake.
is using science to debunk the possibility of them going to space right here. Titanium melts at 3,034 degrees Fahrenheit. Aluminum melts at 1,221 degrees Fahrenheit. That's what these space shuttles were made of. The thermosphere is 3,600 degrees Fahrenheit. So they try to say it's entropy. They try to say that's the only way they can cover up for that the hole in the theory, but that actually defies the second law of thermodynamics. So it's like their science doesn't even work. And the star Polaris can also be seen up to 20 degrees like below the equator, 20 degrees latitude below the equator, or 20 degrees south, 20 degrees south latitude. You can see Polaris, which is situated right above the north. So you wouldn't be able to see that on a ball. Period. There's no way.
Man,
Yeah, no, I agree. We definitely have been to space. The firmament does not allow it. That's 100% true.
so you mean to tell me the Earth is not on? It's sitting on axles, or is it sitting on points? Which one you think?
What do you mean sitting on points?
Well, if you say it's flat, something got to hold it up. So it's sitting on four corners. Correct?
I mean, that
I
goes to King.
I
What was that?
I couldn't tell you what it sits on, bro. But I know that all the depictions depicted there's being waters below and waters above. And there's also a guy who found what looks like to be. They went so far underwater that he found like what looked like a lake under the water, steam coming from the lake, and it looked like another lake, but it looked like waves inside of the waves, like a water underwater.
Uh,
And it was so hard that they couldn't break into it. It was like a bottom.
now, when you
So
talking water, I can agree with that because even when Noah built the ark, the rains didn't rain just come from above; they came from below. So there is
no,
a whole lot of
well
excess
that
water underneath.
well that's what they say. They say actually during the Great Flood, the Great Rift opened up from the firmament, and the waters above is actually what flooded the earth, and there wasn't oceans like there was now at the time. And that's what flooded basically and killed the Nephilim and the giants, and
At that
that's what
time,
the
they had never
story
seen
tells.
rain. They've seen water, but they had never seen rain.
Yeah, it was the waters above that, like they say God basically like it wouldn't even make sense on a ball for God to flood the earth. It would only make
Bible study
sense
on
on a
Wednesday at
flat
6
earth
o'clock.
plane.
Do
Water
you
And
think
saying,
exists
that
look,
maybe?
beneath and
Do you
above.
think that maybe it's sitting on density because of density? That's the reason why.
I think absolutely density plays a part somewhere, but it's really the magnetism of God, like the ether that God plays to alter whatever however he works. This is a scripture from Isaiah. It says, "Do you not know? Have you not heard? Has it not been told to you from the beginning? Have you not understood since the earth was founded? He sits enthroned above the circle of the earth, and his people are like grasshoppers. He stretches out the heavens like a canopy and spreads them out like a tent to live in. He brings princes to naught and reduces the rulers of this world to nothing." But I just
Scripture,
thought it was interesting,
but
the
scripture also
heavens
talk
being a
about the
canopy.
mysteries. Have you ever thought about it? Some things that God speak of and that God knows, we won't know on this side of the dirt.
Yeah, no, absolutely. But I know what you can pick out when people are lying to you. You know what I'm saying? You can measure if the Earth's supposed to curve 8 inches every square mile in every single direction. You can measure that, and you can't measure that nowhere on Earth. You can't measure that on a flat body of water. It doesn't exist. You can go way above Mount Everest and see a flat, perfectly flat horizon. Put a ruler to it, and there's
So you will say that
by
the Earth
by
is
law
round
there's shit.
and flat, is what you're saying. So the Earth is a disc, in your opinion.
Yeah, pretty much. But then it also has a system above it and a system below it. So because like it has the firmament, and on top of the firmaments is where the stars are, and the stars are different lights emanating at different frequencies. They're not actually like a sun like we think they are. If you look up like Nikon videos of stars, they look like they're underwater. They look like they're lights underwater. Some of them flash all the colors, some of them flash only a couple of colors, and they all twinkle at different rates, like their frequencies. And it's like if we were going, spinning 1,000 miles per hour eastward, going 66,600 miles per hour around the sun and 450,000 miles per hour through space, how come the constellations haven't changed in thousands of years? That makes no sense. The constellations are constant. They don't change.
No one said the constellation has changed.
They would have to change if they were doing that, though.
Right.
They would have to
Yep.
change because you're moving through space
But we're
faster than
technically
the speed
not
of
moving.
sound.
We're just rotating. Technically, we're
No.
not moving. We're rotating around the sun.
That's
So,
moving.
but you're saying that, but then how does the sun
I
faithfully
rotate, not
rises in the
moving.
east and west in the west, west in the west? Now, I done lived on both sides of this of the U.S. So please explain that to me.
I can explain it to you. Or
I'm listening.
give me a second. I'll pull up a video real quick to show you so you can see what.
So I want to jump in and throw my perspective in. We have to remember that what we see is a matrix of a collective conscious. So everything that we project is, what we perceive through arc of attention. So whether it would be, a good interference, a bad interaction, this is what creates the universe. So what we see, what we've known through the science that TJ has projected, I mentioned this earlier, it's the math that is what they say our globe is, but only they have been able to explore. We go back and we look at Admiral Byrd. He was the only one who went and explored the poles before Antarctica was signed. He said that craft that came up and confronted his squadron, and he said that craft could fly pole to pole faster than anything he's ever seen. So whether or not that was Nazi craft, whether it was, extraterrestrial, back to question. So there's a lot of facts that both back up both sides of the debate, but I still fall back onto sacred geometry and toroidal aspect of things. The toroid does not back up the flat Earth theory, because it's one or the other. A toroid isn't flat. It's a rotating intersectional, energetic field that is projecting what we see around us.
One thing you said
Yeah.
that I disagree with, you brought up science. I don't believe in science, nor do I believe in evolution. I believe in the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth, and it was all good, down to the waters that recede from the beaches. So, if I'm just curious, if the world was flat, then
Keep going, bro. Keep reading Genesis. Keep going the next couple lines.
Keep going. Hold on. Keep going. That's chapter 1,
Well,
verse 6.
That's what I'm saying.
Hey,
Look,
my connection's
there's a couple more
terrible. I'm
lines.
breaking up here. I just want to keep saying, like the spherical toroidal waves in space, it has a predictable, specific math pattern. So if you look at it, geometry is set up within our singular numbers, 1 through 9. They run in the sequence 1, 2, 4, 8, 7, 5. And magically enough, if you add all of those up, it ends up equaling 9 if you use gematria to simplify it down. But essentially, a toroid is built off the cell division structure. So the way cells are formed within the human body and any life on Earth is, you divide it by 2, or you multiply it by 2, excuse me. So 1 becomes 2, 2 becomes 4, 4 becomes 8, so on and so forth. And if you follow that pattern, you will actually find the same pattern that repeats within a toroid. And that's just with anything, whether, like I said, whether it's a plant, a human, or a crystalline structure, a diamond, whatever it's said be. So the toroid is backed off 3 different sequences, and I think this would be a good time to play that video, A1. So like I said, we have the first one with 1, 2, 4, 8, 7, and 5. That is the physical realm. Then we have 3, 6, and 9, which form the etherical realm. That creates a sequence of, with the same type of pattern. 1 plus 2 is 3, 2 plus 4 equals 6, 4 plus 8 equals 12. That gets simplified down to 3. 8 plus 7 equals 15. That gets simplified down to 6. So you can see where the pattern is. No matter what numbers you stick together, it's always going to follow the line of sacred geometry. And the greatest thing about it is it ends up all equaling 9, which is essentially, it symbolizes the illumination that is the ability to transcend duality, which makes it the God number. So anytime you see 9 represented in nature, it's just, it means something. So it's definitely intentional.
I feel like I'm in college having a lecture.
Wait a minute, so y'all believe in the Big Bang Theory is what you're saying?
The toroid.
Nah, no Big Bang Theory.
Hey, my bad, caller. Call right back. Sorry about that.
Divine creation.
Hey, I'm breaking up bad. Don't even worry about it.
This feels like a college lecture right now.
I just watched a 5-hour documentary. I've watched a 5-hour documentary that explained Earth being flat and being a toroid, like in depth. I can't speak to it the way the documentary could speak to it. But basically, like the sun and moon being like the positive and negative charges for like the battery that it like of Earth. You know what I'm saying?
Now
and
that I agree with you, but on a different aspect, because I do believe that the sun does charge the moon. So we kind of on the same page with that one. But the other stuff,
I just feel like the constellations, bro, are at the top of the firmament, and it's like God's like almost like his blueprints to the way he. Plus, also what's on in creation, but like it's like another blueprint to Earth. You know what I'm saying, in a way. But this is what the flat Earth map would look like. So, say the North Pole is right here. So you would go this way when you're traveling, circumnavigating. If you're going from east to west, this was what it would be, or west to east. This would be. It would be a circle like this, and then.
But like you keep saying this word firmament. But the word firmament in Hebrew means this thenceforth.
Okay, we got a caller real quick. Let's go to this caller. Go ahead, caller.
Hey, what's up, guys? Hey, we got a couple questions for these guys. We'll take any one of you. Okay, I've seen the fake map there. I appreciate the fake map. The Aurora Borealis. Do you guys have a clue what that might be?
The Aurora Borealis. That's the Northern Lights.
That's
from
correct.
The North Pole.
Yeah, the Northern Lights. That's something you can physically see from Earth, correct? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. And where's that hole at? How's that ray come into Earth?
They say it comes from.
How does that ray come into Earth? Yeah. How's it created?
From what I researched and understand, it comes from the black sun, which is on inner Earth, from the North Pole.
From the North Pole. Where's that North Pole at? Where's Aurora Borealis if you believe it's at the North Pole? And bring your map back up, okay? No. Let me tell
I'm
you.
with you, Chris. I want to see a flat North Pole.
I want to see your map. Bring that map back up, because I want to see where that North Pole is. If you say it's where, that's where there was. Is that what you said?
It's in the center, like the pizza. That's what he said, right?
All right. You know what? Skip that one. Let's just go to the ice. Let's go to the ice. So you're saying Earth is flat? Okay. Listen, we're looking at the Earth right there. It's flat, right? Where all that ice is, that's the dome. That's the dome. We're in there, and all that going around the whole flat area of Earth. That dome right there, right? Okay, good. So that means we can go out and touch the outer atmosphere, that bubble. Because it's attached to Earth, dude. We can go out and walk out into space.
We would be able.
We don't need space shuttles.
We would be able to if it wasn't illegal to go to Antarctica, which it is.
It's not illegal to go to Antarctica, bro. Yes, you can.
It is illegal to go to
Antarctica.
Yes, it is.
You lost your mind, bro. You lost your mind.
You can go on.
So the United States or the whole world made it illegal? Wait. Who made it illegal? The United
You
States.
can go on cruises to Antarctica.
Wait. Check this out.
In 1961, look. I got the receipts. 1961, 12 countries signed the Antarctic Treaty System. Today, 53 countries have signed it. This country prevents anyone from going under 60 degrees south without permission.
Okay, that's what I was asking.
Without permission. Well, I got news for you. People do it all the time, though. People do it.
Reserved for military and scientific purposes.
Military. Around the whole world, bro?
Yep.
It's flat. You're saying it's around the whole world. So you're saying the whole world is a quarantine area just so you can't go out and touch it.
Look, the dome was documented.
Does that make any sense, bro? Does that make any sense? Think about it.
The dome was documented in the encyclopedia for years. That up until the year NASA was founded, then they removed it from all encyclopedias. But it was documented.
Wait a minute. I grew up in the time they was going door to door selling encyclopedias. I still got some in my grandma, mama, and them house. That's
okay, go to 1958.
Yeah, exactly. Even if you go back to JFK and stuff like that, he had one on the plane. They used to always put them up in the military, like briefings and stuff like that. It was always a flat Earth map.
Operation Fishbowl. Operation Fishbowl.
But that
the military
was only because of what they were doing. To have eyes on it. Come on, nah.
Bro, Operation Fishbowl, they nuked the dome. They nuked the firmament. They sent nukes, and there's pictures of it. There's videos of it.
But you keep saying the firmament. Explain to me, because I know what it means in the Hebrew. Explain
firmament?
To me. Yes, explain it to me, please.
Firmament.
Yes.
Firmament. Firmament. It means like the vault. The vault.
The vault. Theo.
Yeah, like the
firmament means thence force. THENCE. Force, which means creation.
I said density.
Not what you explaining it as. That's what it means.
Bro, what firmament?
Now, listen, this is not a biblical show.
Look up the word firmament.
I'll give you my phone number after this. We can get biblical with it.
All right, well, let's stay on topic, man.
Bro.
Not biblical. Wank.
Oh, my God.
All right, I got a question. Hey, we got the giveaway coming up at 7:50. If you guys are in the chat, you're gonna have to call in. KingLuv will have a question for you. I purchased 2 of his albums to give away for free to the audience, so that's what we're gonna do. He's gonna have a crazy question at 7:50. I don't know what it's about. Shit, he gonna figure it out. But we are doing that 7:50 giveaway. But real quick, MagaBeard, somebody sent me a DM and they're asking the video with all the lights. They said, what was the point behind that?
MagaBeard here. MagaBeard, can you hear? Uh-oh.
What was that, TY?
Can you hear what A1 asking?
So firmament
It's
is
just my connection's shoddy as hell.
Wait, hold on, KingLuv. There's a question towards MagaBeard. Go ahead, A1.
Yeah. His he might not be receiving us on his end, but somebody just asking a question in my DM about the
lights.
About the lights. He said, "What was the point of that?" Because he didn't follow up with anything with it.
He was trying to explain what the Torah is.
Oh, okay. All right.
Explain what it looks like.
Even his connection don't believe what he's saying. This shit, man, come on.
Nah, he just got a bad connection. Hey, man, that calling number is 424-234-8670.
Shut up, TY.
Your dog gonna believe you. He came over there saying, "Are you all right? I saw your dog."
Shut up. I'm telling you, boy. I'm gonna get him on a plane, and he gonna take a bite out of crime on your behind. That's what needs to happen.
Like, brother, what's
up, That's what needs to happen. He need to take a bite out of crime on you. That's all that is.
He gonna go bite Trump? He gonna go bite Trump?
No, you, you. And CGI Biden. That's who he gonna go.
Tell him to go get him an Obama phone. This Trump phone ain't working.
All right, let's take this call.
Get you an Obama phone. Trump is not working.
He won't let it on phone.
All right, caller. Caller, go ahead.
Yeah.
You live on the air. Caller, go ahead with your question.
All right, cool. I want to ask everybody who believes in the flat Earth theory.
All right.
Why don't you guys just pull together some money, less than $1,000? You get a weather balloon, you get a box, and attach it to the weather balloon. You put a camera in there without a fisheye lens, a GPS, and a parachute. The GPS is so you can find the box after the parachute deploys and it falls back to the Earth. And then you go review the footage and you can go see if the Earth is curving or not. You can do this for less than $1,000. I know some people who are already committed to money, so I'll put you in touch with them. Where's the footage?
People have already done that. You know, I have
Where's the footage?
I have footage of that.
And it took 42 days.
Okay, have you done it?
Huh?
I said, and it took 42
days. Have you done it?
I haven't done it personally, no, but I've researched plenty of footage and seen it myself. So it's like,
okay,
I can do it, but
we could do it.
Like, there's a lot of.
I'll put you in touch with some people. I think I've already have $300 committed to doing this, so I can put you in touch with these people if you wish, and you can know for yourself.
That's cool, but I've already seen footage. You feel me? It's not like a thing I don't know. Like I've seen.
Unless you shot it, you don't know.
So, caller, do you believe the Earth is flat?
I've seen footage.
I want Star Wars and Halo to be true. So I believe there's space out there and planets and whatnot, and that's regardless of religion, mind you. I mean, if we're gonna take it to religion, that could make whoever your deity that you believe in more powerful. I mean, I was raised Christian, so I always felt that the whole idea of you go to heaven and it's like a cloud and there's a bald white man sitting on a golden throne waiting for you after you go through some gates is just ludicrous. I mean, nobody knows until you get there. So, I mean, the fact of the matter is, it speaks power to what Christians believe as the power of God. So you don't have to be a Christian to believe this. You could be any faith. You could be Buddhist. You could be Taoist. You could be Muslim, Jewish. It doesn't really matter. The fact of the matter is they all believe that there's something greater.
There's
so
a creator. Exactly.
If you really want to know this stuff, you just got to do the work and do the experiment yourself. It's less than $1,000. You get everything from China. Weather balloon, some helium, a camera without a fisheye lens, so there's no. You can probably pry the lens off the GoPro. Everybody sees the GoPro has a fisheye lens, right? Just pry it off. That's the case, and then put the GPS in there, and then boom, maybe some pillows, cushion the landing, and you'd be good to go. You do the footage, you'd be all right.
Check this out.
Just do the experiment yourself. That's all I can say.
these are what stars look like through a Nikon.
I
Like
understand that, but you
okay.
realize that light bends through gravity, right?
Say that again, Carla.
Light
But
bends
Oh no,
through
I agree with
gravity.
you. I
There's
needed
something
them to
called
hear that.
lensing.
But these
Hmm.
stars, I'm saying, some stars have different colors, and some go every color. And when you look closer, a lot of the stars
Hmm.
actually have that sacred geometry that MagaBeard was talking about, and it actually appears that they're
I
getting
I
wider
understand there.
when you
Mhm.
really look close.
I understand there's geometry, and
So
that can speak to just natural occurrence in nature. I'm not a naturalist or scientist in that respect. But you do understand when different things burn, they give off different colors. Like for example, LED lights, right? They usually are some sort of a white light, but when you go on the street, you see the red lights. I mean, not the red lights, but you know those pinkish color lights. That's because those are magnesium lights. Magnesium gives off a pinkish color to it, and they say they do that to keep down on light pollution and aesthetics of neighborhoods and whatnot. But there's different wavelengths of light, of course, and depending on what you use to power that light. Oh yeah, for example, neon signs. So different gases, when you excite them with electricity, they give off different colors, and that's why we have neon signs. And now they're all powered by LEDs, probably because they're cheaper and safer. But yeah, that's how they used to make them.
Hey, wait, I got
So
a
that
question.
explains your light theory.
Wait, hold on. I got a question
Hmm.
for MagaBeard from the DM. I don't know why they just don't say it in the chat, but they say if the
Okay.
Earth is flat, why are people not falling off every day?
Falling off?
Yeah.
Like you mean like falling
No,
up?
no,
No, this for
that's for
MagaBeard.
MagaBeard.
I'm
Feed
with the
me.
dog.
Shit.
Oh,
Hurry up.
Or is that something?
that dog is hungry.
I don't have the.
He already ate.
Let's
Okay.
do the
So
snacks.
I believe.
I personally don't. I don't think the Earth is flat. I think the Earth is probably toroidal shaped. It is more, it's less hollow than what I think is defined by a lot of the people that you see on social media. There are caverns, and I just want to go back to a lot of what we see uh, is, I think, meant to deceive us, whether it would be one way or the other. So it's not really, we don't know what's true. We're just perceiving off the information that both, KingLuv and I have retained, through our research. But there's movies that have been depicted, Godzilla most recently, the Avengers, what else? Journey to the Center of the Earth, that back up hollow Earth theory. That there is, some type of civilization on the
I
interior of
thought
our
of that when you
planet.
said that. I thought
Um,
about King Kong Godzilla, that movie. So I know what you're saying.
so
nah, cause
they
when I learned about
Yeah, so I
Admiral
mean,
Byrd,
a
bro, that
lot of
shit.
what we know about Hollywood, they're satanic, and they have to tell us what is actually going on. So, is that plausible? It does appear so.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
and I mean, if you look at most ancient cultures, they have like Hyperborea. Um, there's so many different
Absolutely.
little old names. I forget all the little names they have for it, but that's basically another code word for the Garden of Eden, which is like the inner earth, the basically like people live in harmony there,
Yeah,
which is like
so many
Is he
like
terms.
growling or is that his stomach?
cause like Admiral Byrd, he spoke about in the 40s when he went to the North Pole for the first time. He he
Feed me.
he spoke
Scuba
about
snacks.
how he met people from an ancient civilization and that they were from the inside of the earth and shit. And this was in the 40s. You know, he was
Yeah,
the first documented person to go to the North Pole, so that's what he found. And he said it was like crystal-like structures, and he actually said his plane was flying. This is an admiral in the military. You can look this up. He said his plane was flying, and two saucer-like vehicles
hmm
flew up next to his plane, and his plane turned off, and he was brought to the ground. And he met people that they said their civilizations like thousands of years ahead of ours, and they ain't even ready. We ain't even ready for all the information yet. Type shit.
yeah. He also passed sections of Antarctica. Like once he got deep, like past where the boats could traverse. There were huge swaths of open area that were not covered by ice. It actually had warm lakes, green vegetation, natural inhabited, creatures that, were, eating off the land. So it's much unlike what we know, because after what TJ said, Antarctica was militarized back in the 50s, 60s, and no one has been able to go there and explore willingly. They can go under huge scrutiny by the military, but are they going to really see what they want to
You
see?
can go like
No,
on one
because they're
little
not going to.
tour.
Hey, King
There's
Love,
like
you
one
keep
small little
saying
tour you can go.
King Love, excuse me, but King Love, you keep saying that Antarctica is illegal to go there. Man, that's not true. That's clearly not true.
Yeah, you can go
Yes, it's
cruise
off
and
limits
jet on a
until
boat.
20. It's
Can't
off limits
explore
Look
until
the
up,
region.
2040. It's off
look up,
limits to
look
2040.
look
When
up the Antarctic Treaty,
when did
bro.
this
I
go
didn't
into
make up the
effect?
Antarctic
He
Treaty.
showed the
This is in 1961. I showed you the receipt, bro.
Okay, you saying it went into effect in
Look,
1961.
Yeah.
Okay. Now I
yeah.
get it, it's TV and all, but I used to love watching this show for about 6 years called World Wars. Where did that take place at? In the Antarctica. So how is it when they clearly filming this in
I don't
miles and
base my
miles of
beliefs
water?
on Hollywood.
I didn't say it wasn't
Exactly.
Hollywood. It clearly was
Exactly.
not Hollywood because
I mean, that is
man,
Hollywood.
okay, I'll tell you what. Look it up.
Exactly.
Call it what you want, but look it up.
Operation
up.
Mockingbird, bro. You can look that one up too.
I will. I have no
Right.
problem
Yeah.
with that. They don't call me fact check for nothing. However, that man, I disagree. I clearly
Look,
disagree.
I got
And
the
you
Antarctic
kept
Treaty right
hiding-
here. I pulled up the real document for you.
Man, if I was know what, the next time I'm gonna bring my laptop with me so I can do what I do.
You should just be writing these down on Notepad.
Oh no, I'm good because it's already videotaped. I get it.
All right, so look, let's go to this giveaway real quick while you find
I
that.
got my notes right here.
Let's go to this giveaway,
and-
man. Let's go to this
Okay, for
giveaway.
sure.
Hey, King Love, what's the name of the album, bro?
Starseed in Babylon.
So that's the album right there. So the next we're gonna take this caller right here. We're gonna ask them one question. They answer the question. They get it right. They get in the album.
Press 1. To send a voicemail, press 2. Oops, your caller just hung up. Goodbye.
The caller hung up. Hey, next caller, call in. You got to answer this question from King Love. We're about an hour into the show. We got about 30 minutes left.
We're gonna change
King
his name
Love.
to King Flat Earth.
What? Whoever calls in right now, 424-234-8670, you're going to get a free album that I purchased. We're LA. Everybody put in a little money. Nah, they didn't put in shit. I did. I'm supporting him. Y'all.
You would have asked. If you would have asked me, I would have participated.
All right, caller, you there?
Hello?
Caller, you there?
Hello?
Caller, are you there?
He said hello.
Yeah.
You said hello.
All right, man. You answer this question, you get the King Love album. All right?
Okay.
All right,
So is the Earth a ball or is it flat?
Ball. It's a ball.
Bomb.
Who's next?
Hey, thank you for the sub, Honcho. Yeah, all right, let's hang this caller up. Caller, you're wrong. Absolutely wrong. Bye, caller.
Well,
All right.
he wasn't wrong.
How that make you wrong?
Hey,
He
hey,
loved his
hey,
answer.
this his goddamn album. He giving it away. He picking a. You got to pick another different question now.
Hey, King.
He say if it's right or wrong,
Is King a
and
Trump?
he don't know who calling in. So this is not rigged.
I thought the dog just walked by. That was somebody else.
All right, come
thought he
on.
tried.
Hey, next caller to call in because we got to
You
get back
all
on
up
topic.
in my house.
He
Calm down.
nosy, huh?
He walking on two legs.
Next caller to call in, man. We giving this thing away. Hey, so is that why, like, when I was little, I should like dig little dirt holes in the dirt, and be like, man, I'm going to China? No, I'm serious.
Oh, you ain't the only one.
When I was little, I should like, I'm going to China, like. So that would make sense for the hollow earth.
If it's hollow, wouldn't the sinkhole just be a hole? It just be a big old hole where you could just see in
man,
there?
you see that big sinkhole in Guadalajara, wherever that is?
All just cave in.
City. What?
Nah, I'm just saying, like, that makes sense to me.
Well, I mean, you saw the depiction in Godzilla versus Kong, and that's probably a pretty accurate representation of what the main entrance looks like.
That still was stupid to me, though. So.
All right, hold on. Let's get this caller on it. Caller, you there?
Hello?
Caller.
What's up?
All right, man. You answer this question. Are you just calling in because you have a question, or are you trying to win this album?
No, I want to win the album.
All right, cool. All right, KingLuv, you got to be a different question, though. Different question.
All right.
What is he smoking?
All right, let's go. Man.
I saw that too.
Dang.
Let me see.
Give him a Trumpy question. Is Trump going to
Ask
jail?
him
a Trumpy
A
question.
moon landing question.
Is Trump going to jail?
Who did you vote for? Who do you vote for last year?
I voted for Trump, but fuck that guy.
My man.
Oh, shit.
Hold
on.
He answered the question.
Hey, he said, homie sold us out. Hey,
it's on King.
Hey, Trump sold us out. Trump sold us out, man. He brought in more socialism in this country than any other president, dog.
More racist too, but hey, answer the question.
Hey, he ain't racist, but he sure as hell brought in socialism.
I concur.
I mean, look at L.A. You know what I mean? We're still on lockdown.
That's the governor.
Yeah. I live real close. I work out there all the time.
I'm in it all day.
That's your governor, sir.
I ain't never seen racism.
If anything, he shows you how much power governors have. That's what he shows.
Did he get
let's take
what about him talking shit on Governor Kemp when he opened up too early, or saying Sweden has too much freedom?
Hold on. You gotta be quiet, bro. All right, KingLuv.
My bad.
Did he get it right?
You got the right answer though.
All right, fuck it. All right, bro.
I'm not mad at his opinion.
Are you following KingLuv on Instagram? Or are you following We Are Late News? Either one of them. We already know you subscribe to.
I'm not on Instagram, but I follow you guys on YouTube. But I don't have no social media, so.
Bro, how we supposed to get you the shit?
He our age. Shit, he don't got no social media. He our age.
Yeah. How do we get you the album?
He just hung up.
No, he didn't hang up.
I didn't hang up.
No. How do we get you the album?
Shit, I don't know. I could email you my address.
Texting
yeah. Just email me your address, bro. At agenda559@gmail.com.
Agenda559.
All right, cool.
Gang of motherfuckers saying, here go my address.
No, hey, did you get it? Make sure you got it, man. You get the email?
Yeah. Agenda559@gmail.com.
All right.
Make sure you let us know when you get it.
Let us know when you get it, man.
Hey,
next
time, vote
yes,
right
sir. Hey, and just to say, the Earth is definitely flat, dude.
Oh man, hang up, hang him up.
Man.
You know you done messed up, don't you?
I knew he knew. He already knew what's up.
Man, hang up, man.
Bad,
You don't even get the CD now. How you going?
Check this out though. So the founder of NASA, check this out. Check out what's on his tombstone. He left Psalms 19:1. The heavens declare the glory of God, and the firmament showeth his handiwork. Bow.
Dude, if you look, Job 38:14, Job 38:14 tells you the Earth is flat.
You said Job.
The firmament is a hard shaped dome. It even says in the Bible that God took his hammer and hammered it out.
Man, a firmament does not mean hard shaped dome.
Look up Job. Look up Job 38:14.
Hey, bro, I just looked it up, bro. Firmament means rakia. That's the word in
Yes, sir.
And look, this is the word rakia right here, and it means extended surface, expanse of heaven. Now look at the etymology of it. Look, extended surface, expanse
Man, I wish I was
expanse
at home
as
right
base, support. Look, the vault of heaven or firmament regarded by Hebrews as solid and supporting waters above it.
Hey, also look up Job 38:14. It tells you exactly the shape of the earth, dude. That is where God was talking to Job, and he tells him, "Where were you when I created the heavens and the earth?" And in Job 38:14, he says it takes shape. It takes shape like clay under a seal, dude. So imagine it like back in the 1800s when they used to seal letters. They would melt a little drop of clay on there, stamp it, dude. It pushes it out flat with upturned edges. There's your ice wall. Also in Revelations 29 or 2019, it says that they went up onto the breadth of the earth. Look up the word breadth in Greek. It means plateaus, which means wide and flat, and that is where we get the word plateau.
Okay, but hold on. But if you want to get real retrospect with these words, how many words are there in the Hebrew and the Greek? Explain that to me. And how many words?
How many words?
Yes, and how many words are in the English
become
translation?
the school. I mean, this we taking.
Well,
you
don't have to answer that because I was going to tell you anyway.
We're going to have a test later?
There are 16,000 words in the in the Hebrew and the Greek language. There's only 6,000 words in the English language. It's 6 and some change. Now, when you get to the Hebrew and Greek, if you look them up, them words mean different things, but they got one word for us, but it's multiple words for them. There's a greater difference as far as language and interpretation. Now, next year, I will be going to school for Greek.
That's dope.
I think you also have to analyze who's interpreting too, because I mean, were the writers of the Bible really witnessing it firsthand?
What? Repeat that. That's
okay.
MagaBeard. Yeah, repeat that, MagaBeard.
Oh, we got.
I just want to say, like, you have to analyze the people who made those statements, the writers of the Bible. Were they actually witnessing what they were writing firsthand?
Well, not to get
some of them were witnessing it, and some of them were just writing what God told them to write.
Bingo. 2 Timothy says the word of God is inspired by him. So God told them what to write. So I get that.
And God wouldn't let lies in the Bible, dude.
Of the Bible.
I get that.
We got a lot of it from the Dead Sea Scrolls.
I'm gonna get A1 to give
we didn't get the whole Bible. We got like 3 pages.
Hey, did God say anything about the earth?
No, we got a lot more than 3 pages. And with the Dead Sea Scrolls in 1946, they found almost the whole book of Enoch, dude. And Enoch explains to you exactly how the earth is flat and how it works and how the sun travels through portals, which explains how the seasons work on a flat earth, dude. You just got to look it up, man. Think about it like this.
Right? Wasn't Enoch the guy on Marvel's Shield?
And I have access to the Apocrypha.
that TV show Shield, the guy's name was Enoch. Yeah, I remember Enoch.
Enoch is in the Bible.
Enoch is one of 2 people that never died and went to heaven.
Where'd you get these?
Enoch was Noah's grandfather. Think about it like this. Yeah, Enoch and Ezekiel both got taken by God without dying. Enoch went to heaven when he was 365. But hey, think about it like this, guys. If
theory doesn't really support how matter is formed and how our world exists today.
Come on now.
You know, I don't pay attention to the Bible.
But that's my wheelhouse, MrzG.
Okay.
Yeah, I understand. Get it.
Amen. God bless.
Do your thing.
Hey, look, if the earth was round and they say we spin.
Y'all can start sending
I don't think it's round.
Chats.
All right,
y'all.
No. I'm just saying from
donations. He need 10%. Okay.
Look, from what science tells us, they tell us the Earth is somewhat oblong shaped. It's not perfectly round because the spin of the Earth makes it bulge out 14 miles at the equator. If the spin of the Earth was strong enough to make the Earth itself bulge 14 miles at the equator from that centrifugal force, we would all be getting pulled down to the equator. I mean, think about it. Trees would be 14 miles long.
So who should we believe, science or NASA?
Well,
who we supposed to believe?
You do the research. Trees were
Neil
huge.
deGrasse Tyson.
Roaches was huge. The average woman was like 10 feet tall. The average man
That's some Amazon.
was like 15.
All right. Hold on. We got 2 callers on the line. We got two. Hold on, real quick. Caller, go ahead. New caller.
I went to school for this.
Hey, wait, hold on.
What'd you say, caller?
Caller,
go
Okay.
ahead.
second caller.
Second caller.
The Jews are the chosen people by God.
The Jews are
The rest is unnecessary.
Okay. The Jews are the chosen
What-
people.
Sounds like a loaded statement.
So where did the New Testament come in at?
So I'm okay.
You tell me.
No, I'm asking. You said
The Jews are the chosen people by
were
God.
if you said the Jews were the chosen people by God, then where the Gentiles lie?
Correct.
Then where does the Gentiles lie?
You
At?
tell me.
So have you read
tell me.
Romans? Have you read Romans 1?
So you a Jew?
When it said the gospel was for the Jews first, then to the Gentile. Have you read that?
This is our land. Our land.
Okay.
It also says we were grafted into the tree of life.
You sounding like a KKK member really right now.
I quoted
Go ahead, MagaBeard. You was about to say something. Go ahead, MagaBeard.
I
You're
just
right.
think a lot of
The black
we're
not the original Hebrews.
Caller, hold on.
Black were not the original Hebrews.
Okay,
that's
caller.
not true.
Okay, hold on, caller. Go ahead, MagaBeard.
Okay, right.
Definitely a loaded statement from someone who follows Scripture too intently.
Okay.
So
So
because
that-
any analysis
what does that
of
have to do with
Scripture
flat Earth?
radically is going to put you in that point.
Yeah,
I don't know.
follows
That
the
dude was
Old
going on some
Testament.
crazy shit.
Yeah, for real.
And
Hey, the Jews are the chosen people, but it also says only 1/3 of the Jews in Israel are true Jews.
Well, let me explain this one thing to you, caller, and then we're gonna change the subject.
Our land.
Let me explain
The
something to
Jews.
you.
It's our land.
I hear
The
what
Nation
you're
of
saying.
Islam says that they were the original Hebrews, but they're not. The blacks were not the original Hebrews. That is false.
Caller,
Okay,
I hear
we're
what
not
you're saying.
talking about none of that. I mean,
But let me say this, and then we can move on. I disagree, but let me tell you this: as a Christian,
ain't
I don't care if Jesus was black, white, blue, or green. His job was to save
He's
all
Jewish.
of us.
He's not just any race. He's a
Hold
Jewish.
on,
He's a Jew. He's not just any race.
But hold on, but y'all the same.
Jewish
Y'all
isn't a
the
race.
same. Man, listen, I'm gonna say this and I'm gonna leave it alone. Y'all the ones that said that he came from Nazareth. Nothing good come from Nazareth. Ain't that what y'all Jewish people said?
Ain't you
hold
late
on,
for your
didn't y'all
clan
hang him
meeting?
on a tree?
You ain't late for
But
your
he
clan meeting?
did that. He did that for all of us. So if it's a big issue,
Was
about who
Jesus
he is-
black or was he
Hold on.
Hebrew?
Scripture
Don't answer
say
that.
he had feet of bronze and head of wool.
Do your hair
ain't
wool?
head of wool, and your skin color ain't bronze. But I don't care.
Remember, it's always our land. Not the Palestine. Not the Palestine. They took our land.
Wait.
They took our land. Don't forget that. They took our land.
Hey, ain't you late for your clan meeting?
Dude, this guy's just a hater, dude.
I'm just
All right, so we got. So hold on. Let's get a reset. Let's get a reset. Let's
Jesus was Middle Eastern. He was brown.
Wait a minute. Where's Nazareth on
Brown.
that? In
Wool,
Africa.
hair,
Where's
wool.
Egypt at? In Africa. Dude.
Yeah, but are Egyptians black?
Not that way.
Hey, we gonna.
The blacks were not the original Hebrews. That's false from
We ain't
Louis
talking about
Farrakhan.
none of that,
That's
man.
false.
We
What
talking
Louis
about flat
Farrakhan says
earth.
in the Nation of
Talking
Islam's
about flat
rhetoric.
earth.
All right, hold on. All right, I hung up all the callers. All the callers hung up.
Hey, Clint.
Everybody callers hang up because this shit is about. First of all, whoever that last caller is, KingLuv. I hope you got his. I hope he got your email.
But towards the 17th century,
And,
Right.
I don't even know
hopefully.
what that is, but hopefully he got your email. Whoever that last person was, do you remember the email he said?
Yeah.
Did he even tell us the email?
And that KKK member messed us all up.
No, he didn't tell us the email.
Man.
KingLuv gave him.
He
his
came in
email.
with a whole different priority.
I think we screwed that one up. So we just gonna disqualify him. Hey, let's find somebody in the chat right now.
He wasn't the KKK member though.
Yeah, that
Let's
wasn't
find
him.
somebody in the chat because I want to give away.
He's a skinhead.
But that's cool. Let's get back on topic now. We got the jokes in. Let's get back to the show, y'all. All right, so look, this is my next question. Let's do another giveaway. It's good. The jokes make the show go.
Right.
But we got to come right back because we got to keep that dialogue going because we got some big things planned for this. So I appreciate the little comedy break
Hey,
that keeps us going.
Intro.
Huh?
Play the intro.
No, I ain't playing that shit. No, I ain't playing that shit.
What? Oh, what you?
All right, play
Oh,
in
you
a
about to
second.
do something? Because I had a question.
Okay, what's your question?
So, what are y'all thoughts on? Okay, so the astronauts that went up in 1969, right? They said that they didn't even see stars, and they did that interview, right? They just said they didn't see stars at all. So, but the recent astronauts claim that they saw stars. But if you look at their dialogue, I think his name was Don Pettit and another guy. If you look at their body language, kind of like they was feeding off each other with lies. So
They be lying.
when you right,
Absolutely.
so that's the question I have for fact check. Like when things like that happen and they get confused and one person saying this and that, but they're from the same group of people supposed to did the same thing. How do you distinguish who's telling the truth and who's lying?
Well, in order to be an
So,
astronaut or
oh,
go to space, you have to be a Mason. So you can't go to space unless you're a Freemason. You know what I'm saying? And then there's videos of all the people that went to the moon. Supposedly, there's live video of a man walking up to him with a Bible and saying, "Here, I'm just giving you this opportunity to put your hand on the Bible and say that you walked on the moon." And these niggas
Wow.
run from this dude, a couple of them punched this dude.
Hey, can I ask you a quick
Like, you know
question?
what I'm saying?
Wait. Well, let me ask you a quick question. So
Nah, I'm not
that,
a Mason.
wait, let me ask you. Let me ask you a quick question, King. So that time
Yeah,
when
I got a Mason
the
bloodline.
teacher and all them students got on the space. I mean, they wasn't going to the moon. They was going to space. Where were they going?
Nowhere.
When they died. Remember
They
they
went to
died.
the
it's all
They were in a
studio.
filmed.
Hollywood studio.
I'm just saying. Okay, so they died,
They're in a Hollywood
and they was in
studio.
Hollywood studio. Dude, they
No,
died,
they
bro.
did.
Oh my God. What
Neil
Who?
They
Armstrong
didn't
still
die.
alive.
Who?
are you fucking serious? The spaceship
Oh,
that
you
blew
talking about
up?
the one that blew
No,
up?
The one
Apollo
that
13.
blew up.
You talking
Yeah.
about the
Apollo
Challenger?
13. I was in the 6th grade.
Right, them kids and them teachers from elementary, they blew
Yep.
up on the
I was
fucking
in the 6th
spaceship.
grade
So
when
that
that
was just
happened.
all we
You
just
talking about
playing.
the Challenger?
I don't know
Yeah.
what the fucking spaceship was.
That was
I've been
in.
drinking
I was in the
shit.
6th grade. What year was that? Damn.
That was the
Yeah, I think I
Challenger,
was
bro.
in the
The
third
Challenger, bro.
grade.
I was in the 6th
I'm
grade.
older
All
than
those
y'all,
people are
so
still
I'm just
alive
saying though.
today.
Nigga, I'm older than you.
They still alive? So Tupac alive, Elvis alive, all these motherfuckers
Sammy
alive.
Davis
Wait,
alive.
hold on
No,
real quick.
they
MagaBeard, I got another
these
question
people.
for you in the chat. They said if the earth is hollow, why don't everybody pass out and die? Why are we living if it's spinning as fast as it's spinning?
I think, well, a lot of the physics that are demonstrated are from what I would say is like a propagated, indoctrination network. It's all from NASA. It's all from, these sources, the government sources that say they claim they know the answers. So how do they know the answers if they're describing something that isn't what exists? So that's my whole perspective. The torque flow of the earth will keep everything in bound. No one's going to be able to go in or anything. I mentioned earlier as the wrong point, but it's the Antarctic Impulsive Transient Antenna, or ANITA. It has actually detected cosmic rays emanating from the Antarctic poles numerous times, even as recently as 2017. So there's no other point in the Earth that has that, and that just demonstrates more of the toroidal flow that is presented on our Earth.
The reply is bullshit. You're not answering the question of why are we still living if the earth is spinning like that.
The Earth isn't spinning. That's the flow of energy.
Okay. Hey, man, look, people in my DM
I
asking me
don't.
questions.
That's the thing that I don't. That's the thing that I don't get. I don't believe in that we're spinning because, like, even with the Georgia Guidestones, right, where it has the hole in it and it's
Yep.
aimed at the North Star, like it never moves. The North Star remains
There's a
there.
hole through the
So,
Guidestones,
So
and it's pointed on
so when
how
I
do you
say
explain
like
the seasons if the Earth is not spinning? How do you explain the seasons?
because the sun is spinning, not the Earth.
All right, go ahead, MagaBeard.
It's the tropical.
We spinning around the
But
the
we got to
sun.
spin around the sun because if you
No,
call
bro.
Yeah,
So you
so
saying
Tokyo,
that
it's 2 in the afternoon.
you saying the
there.
sun is spinning around us? That what you saying?
It's the
Yeah.
bro. It's based
All
on
right,
the
all
So-
right.
tropical.
Wait.
gonna back
Can
to
we get
my-
can we get the follow up from MagaBeard? Go ahead, man.
Yeah, so I want to loop back to my original point of everything that we perceive through our lens as our exterior world is a collective consciousness built in the ether through the potential energy. This is the difference of our world from what actually happens in the universe. When 0 point energy is executed to perfection, matter is generated from energy. So matter comes from energy. If we have 0 point energy, and that was illustrated in the second slide of that video that you showed, that in essence, you can create anything you want. When you don't have that, and there's an imperfect balance, and matter can't really exist. So when you look at the 0 point energy, that is the flow of energy that creates the interior source, which essentially warms our planet, and what we feel is heat. Because it's always that question: if the sun is hot, why is the space cold? Because again, we're in a matrix. This is what we perceive, because everything we know is a lie.
Hey, that was this person's next question too. If the sun's so hot, why everything don't melt, and why are we alive? They keep putting on that point. But please call in. I already told them to call in to ask these questions if they want to hit you up, because apparently you have an issue with MagaBeard. So I know you watching the show. Please stop sending me the questions in my DM. You can get in the chat. I don't know if you know the dude. You could call in. I don't give a shit, but he's not afraid. Nobody on the panel is afraid to answer any questions. Nobody's dodging anything at all. So, yeah, go ahead, man.
Yo, check this out.
What?
Check this out. This is the Tropic of Cancer. So the Tropic of Cancer is the most inward towards the United States. You feel me? Tropic of Capricorn is the most south. So the sun, it rotates. It has summer for the more northern places in the summer, and it spreads out in the winter, and it has summer for these continents.
But did you just use what is it? The signs, what is it called? Astrology?
No, this is the Tropic of Cancer and the Tropic of Capricorn.
That's astrology,
look at a map,
right? That's astrology,
no, it's
right?
not astrology, bro.
You said Cancer
no, it's not
and
astrology.
Capricorn.
It's not, bro. This is not astrology. This is geography. This is mapping. Look at any globe map you ever seen in your life. It says Tropic of Capricorn and Tropic of Cancer on it.
Okay.
It's not no astrology shit.
Okay. Oh,
come on, dog.
I gotta ask. Come on. Hold on. I don't
knew
know
that
every
shit
damn
in
thing.
4th grade, bro. Don't come in. Well, I knew that shit a long time, bro. So don't come in me like it's some.
I didn't come at
shit.
you like that, bro. But hold on. But I can question a bunch of BS you done said this evening. But I didn't come at you about it like that. So
what if I said that's BS?
Come on, you getting tough tone with
me
right now.
No, I'm just saying, like,
we've been talking fine and being respectful the whole time. Don't get tough on me like that.
It's respect, bro.
Okay, all right, bet that.
Don't come to me telling me I'm talking about astrology when that's not what I'm
talking
about.
No, I asked the question.
Period.
I said, are you talking about astrology? When you said Cancer and Capricorn.
And I said no, and then you kept talking.
No,
I said no.
How did I keep?
All right, dog. I was talking about astrology.
Hey, dog, say what you got to say. Say what you got to say.
I'm just saying, look, here's the map like how you want to hear it. Look, that's called the Tropic of Cancer, the little dotted lines. And look, Tropic of Capricorn.
Okay, I see.
I'm not making nothing
what
up.
You're talking about.
Okay, so let's pull up the map you're used to looking at.
said it's astronomy.
This is the map you're used to looking at. This is the equator. It's Tropic of Capricorn, Tropic of Capricorn, Tropic of Cancer. Summer, the sun is going around here. Winter is going around here on the flat Earth plane. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not going to the next question is the people keep going back to why doesn't everything melt if the sun is so hot? If it's spinning, basically they're saying if it's spinning around us, why doesn't everything melt if everything is standing still?
You got to be close.
And that's directed
to
to MagaBeard too. But anyway,
you got to be close for it to melt. I mean, if you ain't that close, shit.
I think a lot of what we see in space is a projection of the Matrix, personally. Because it's all, we're all collective consciousness. So if we come into a collective, as we are younger, and this consciousness has existed in this state of believing these sort of facts, we're not going to be able to break from it unless our collective, believes the actual truth, whatever that is. But the suppression of truth doesn't allow that.
That's all good. Hey, guys, if you guys want to call in, because we still got to do 2 giveaways, because we don't know who the hell that first person was. But, bro, if you call me back, I remember your voice. You got a distinctive voice. You talk real loud. You knew what you were the fuck were talking about and all that shit.
And you sound like you smoked Newport.
That's fucked up. Hey, man, but the next caller, man, whatever. Fuck it, I'm gonna pick the question. Next caller, you gonna win the album. Get all your information. Call in right now, 424-234-8670. We got to get this away. MagaBeard doesn't have much more time. He told me beforehand he'll be leaving shortly. So we definitely understand that. A lot of people in my DM have questions for MagaBeard for some reason, but it's off topic, so we're not gonna even we're not gonna even touch those. But if you guys want to call in, that number is 424-234-8670.
And the question gonna be, who was the best president out of the last three presidents?
Man, let me answer.
Oh my God! I got another question. So before Isaac Newton came with the theory of gravity, right? Density and buoyancy was agreed upon before the Rockefellers got involved and created NASA. So if you believe in gravity, the people who out there are believing in gravity so much, how can a ship, I don't want to say it, how does a ship like an aircraft carrier, how do you think that stays afloat in the water? If I'm saying it right, like if the earth is round, okay, in that concept, how do you believe in gravity and all this other kind of stuff? How do you think ships and like the big container ships and all that stuff stay afloat on the earth, right?
Jesus.
So I think it goes back to the toroidal flow of energy. Again, because the video kind of depicted the energy coming out from the poles and then like coming back in. And that's exactly how it is. It encapsulates everything. And the outer magnetic field that is created by the toroid is the firmament. So that's actually what is not allowing us to leave the planet and go to space and explore beyond what we see.
MagaBeard, quick question. But if gravity and mass, that equals force, right? Am I correct? I'm talking
geometry, not really physics. So
okay, so in order for gravity to work, mass and force have to play a part in that, correct? Now we got to agree on that part.
Well, yeah, there's obviously a downward force keeping us grounded.
Okay.
Wouldn't you just need mass, though?
No, not at all. Because mass would need force to stay down.
I think things rise and fall relative to their density more so than because if they don't have, like a balloon can float, it has force and mass. It doesn't fall subject to gravity.
But I mean, an ant also is grounded, and that thing is really tiny.
Man,
so shouldn't that essentially float in the wind?
All right. Next conversation.
And I have another question. So, okay, if we're talking, like you said, the Earth being round, okay, when pilots do their routes, it makes no sense if you're talking about the world being a globe, because when they have to do, if you ever notice, when they have to do certain emergency landings, they pick places that don't make no sense if it deals with a globe concept. They make landings on flat Earth concept. So why would they do that? Why would the FAA do that then? Like, why would they make landings according to flat Earth concept and not the globe concept?
MrzG, where do you see that at? Because we get it.
It's
what's his name? Because they land on platforms in the sea. Now I used to work for Continental Airlines, so I know how the FAA handle their business. But that's dealing with airplanes.
Right, but I'm saying
flight patterns don't make sense on the globe.
That's my point, and it's even in the FAA manuals that they treat Earth as a flat stationary plane. But if it's a globe concept, yes, they do. Look it up.
Get the autopilot. The map for the autopilot, I posted this on my Instagram today. The map for the autopilot of every single plane in the world is a flat Earth map. They use that to autopilot the plane. They don't use a sphere. They don't use any of that. look at this. If you were on a ball,
Wait a
right,
minute. When you drive a car, my
and you took,
GPS in my car is flat Earth.
Dude, I mean, if it's
yeah,
a
But
big
a
flat Earth,
GPS is a
you're gonna have a
ground
long strip,
positioning
no matter how
Hold
system,
on.
far
not
So
around the
global
Earth.
it's the
positioning
same
system.
thing in the air.
Y'all.
All right, cool.
No, it's
Let's let him
not.
finish
look,
his
it's not.
explanation.
Look at it. Look at this example. Look at this example, bro. If you're in a plane, you're in this battery on a plane, and the Earth curves 8 inches per square mile in every single direction, and you're going 500 miles per hour, and in order to stay parallel with the ball, you're gonna have to dip your nose. Once you dip your nose so much, you're gonna eventually be upside down because you're gonna dip 180 degrees. You'll be upside down. That you can measure the amount you would have to dip your nose to stay consistent with curvature. If you're going 8 inches every square mile, that's you're going 500 miles per hour. That's crazy. That's hella curvature. You feel me? And
Who said the plane
pilots don't account
flies
for
at
any of
500
that.
miles per hour? Because they do like 300.
They do 500.
So I can
Yeah,
respond to that.
I researched this.
I got you. I didn't say that you didn't. I mean, I moved from Detroit to L.A. So, and I fly a lot from here back home and back here.
Go ahead.
I never heard the pilot say we
So I
were
think
going
a lot
500 miles an hour.
All right, let's hear what MagaBeard got to say. Everybody made this statement. Go ahead.
Yeah, so I think a lot of what TJ said was, it's true. It makes sense. But like, if you were to, travel off of something, you would theoretically be upside down. That's stating that there is direction within the ether. In essence, when matter is formed in an infinite amount of space, there is no direction. And if everything has an inward pull due to the toroid, you are going to be held down in your position, and your sense of direction is going to be your point of attention.
Dude, come on, man. Y'all making it harder than it have to be. Dude, this is round,
So-
right? If a car
so
is
what
gonna
are
keep
y'all-
going around, it don't have to be straight or whatever. Come on, man. That shit don't.
What?
So what I'm trying to
When
say
you're
is
talking
there's
about
no
the ball in the
definition
car,
of up,
the
down,
ball
left,
in the car,
right
it's
when,
gonna-
when you're in space.
Wait a minute, MagaBeard, you keep saying the toy road, right? Now, I'm not going to lie to you. I don't know too much about it. However, what I just came across, the toy road got a hole in the middle, right?
The toroid is the demonstration of a flow of energy, not essentially the shape itself. So what I'm saying is there's a flow of energy that is emanating from both poles, outward and inward in itself at the same time. So I'm not saying that the world is a donut. I'm saying that we don't know the defined shape. I'm just saying that the definition of a toroid through sacred geometry does not support the flat earth theory.
My man's 50 grand. I don't have nothing to say. I'm going to drop the mic right now in front of the camera.
Oh my god.
But yeah, I gotta send you this documentary, bro, because it's literally just for 5 hours. I just watched the nigga explain how a toroid is flat Earth and how like so it's like I don't even know how to
KingLuv,
properly
email me,
explain
man.
it, but I know what you're saying is on point.
Hey,
For
KingLuv,
sure.
All right, hold on. I'll get that information.
Yeah, just email me, man.
Hey, look, check this out. Check this out real quick. Hey, callers, you gotta turn that volume down. Turn that volume down.
Oh,
every caller.
okay, sorry.
All right, turn that volume. Okay.
That better?
Here, what anyone say?
You're not supposed to be supposed. Damn, turn that. What are you doing?
She got dogs too?
Shit. No, hold on.
Yeah, my dog's going crazy.
Now we got the former winner on here. He trying to redeem himself right now because he want to get that album KingLuv. And then we have another caller. Hey, so go ahead. The first person we said originally won.
What's up?
Newport, go ahead.
Say something, man.
What we got?
Tell me.
Where?
Let's talk about.
Oh, it's a battle. The dog trying to battle against MrzG, dog. They trying to battle.
All right, now go ahead, KingLuv. Ask him whatever you want to. We trying to figure out if this was the last person.
No, yeah, I'm the one that said Trump sucked because he screwed us over.
Okay, that's him. That's
The sun, supposedly the sun is 93 million miles away, but that's all bullshit.
You said it's Wait, hold
Okay.
on.
Yeah,
MagaBeard, how far is the sun away?
Wait, get this information before you go again.
The sun is a projection within the matrix that we see. Our interior heat sources within the toroid, created by 0 point energy.
Here's my explanation. The sun is 3,000 miles away. Look, this is the map.
Y'all gonna get this information?
Some people say that, but I mean, no one's exactly sure on how far away the sun is.
Yeah, no one's for sure. But this map
Okay,
breaks it down where it makes sense.
To figure it out, you got to do how it's the sun rays when the sun is under the clouds and you see the rays coming out. You got to take the angle of what the rays are going and just calculate that with geometry as like a triangle, and you'll get pretty close to what it is. And most people say 3,000 miles up, but no one really knows.
Yeah, they use it. They find out when the sun is
hey, let's get his KingLuv. Let's get his information real quick. KingLuv,
you said you're giving away 2, right?
Yeah. We got one more to give away, man.
Yeah, 2.
Yeah.
I think MrzG said she wanted to get in on that too.
All right, cool. But let's get this dude that's on the line because we have another caller that's on the line too. Her name is Nari. She got a dog too, but all the dog callers. Yeah. But what information you want to get from him so you can hit him up? I just bought the shit.
What?
Not you.
Oh yeah, I got your email. I'll email you.
Okay, cool. So make sure it's this guy that said,
check this
Trump
out.
ain't shit.
Wait,
that
check
was
this
him.
out. Hey, one gonna call you. Y'all gotta use a password because a lot of people can just email them and just say that's him. So.
Hey, me and my wife share email, so you'll know it'll be my son's name and mama.
What's your?
So
you'll know it's me.
Don't actually.
Hunter.
Oh, just the son, Hunter. He ain't gotta say the rest. So you'll get an email from Hunter.
Okay.
All right, cool.
For sure.
All right, now we got another person on the line. Nari?
Mhm.
Hey, how you doing? You got a dog too,
Oh,
right?
yeah, the mascot for Maskless Shopping.
Yeah. So she's somebody that does maskless shopping.
Hey, Nari.
Yeah, she has a. So what's your question for the panel right here?
What's it called? So the guy, are those 2 other guys on the show with you, next to you, they're Globers, and everyone else is a flat earther?
And they said, are you a Glober? That's for you two. Are you guys Globers?
I'm with Jesus always.
Man, I'm a Jesus freak.
So y'all not going to answer the question?
Yeah.
I believe the earth is
y'all
round.
believe about
what you mean?
I believe the earth is round.
Okay.
Nari,
they believe
that. Yeah, we Globers.
They're Globers.
That's what you mean, yeah.
So we're a globe, and therefore we spin at 1,000 miles per hour? Are we spinning at 1,000 miles per hour?
I don't know how we spinning or when or whatever, what direction.
If I'm not mistaken, isn't it a little bit more than 1,000? But yeah, I do believe we spin.
I know we survived Trump, so we still living.
1,000.
It's 1,048
approximately.
So are we spinning? Do you guys believe we're spinning at 1,000 miles per hour? Like right now, we're
I don't
spinning.
know what we're spinning at.
Huh?
I don't know what.
But
speed
so like the globe, the shape of the Earth, the globe goes hand in hand with the spin, right? Because without
I do believe
without the spin,
I don't know what
we can't have the globe.
We are spinning 1,000 miles an hour. I concur. Yes.
Okay, so
at the equator.
Okay, so we're spinning at 1,000 miles per hour. So how? Okay, how do we get to observe? Like, which of our 5 senses tell us that we're spinning right now?
Okay, if you sit there,
my sight tell me we spinning because I be seeing the clouds and they moving. I know we're moving. They
bingo.
Spinning, so that's what I look at.
What?
Now,
the clouds?
When you look at how many
You
miles?
don't think gases move?
Bingo.
I'm just saying.
Gases do move.
Something moving.
Matter move. We're moving, but we're not. It's not like you in a car. You know, I like fast cars, so it's not like we doing 200 on the freeway.
No, we're doing 1,000. We're not doing 200. We're doing 1,000.
But you sitting at home right now. You talking to me right now. Does this? And if you just yell out the window, does it sound like that you yelling at me? You know how have you ever yelled out the window while you driving the freeway with your parents when you was a kid?
Have I yelled out the
I got
window?
my ass whipped one time.
I said
yelling
when
out
you
the
were a
window.
kid and your parents are driving on the freeway and you stuck your head out the window and just started screaming or saying something.
On the freeway?
I mean, just however you moving. Hey, hold on. California got too many dang on cars.
On the freeway,
too many
though?
lanes on the freeway.
On the regular street,
In
yeah.
Detroit,
but the
we only got 3 lanes on the freeway.
Your little
bro.
ass would have flew out that car.
I'm just saying, it's just because it's moving. We're not technically not moving at 1,000 miles an hour, but the Earth is, because we are in it.
Okay, so what constitutes so how do we know that the Earth is moving? Which of our 5
Something moving.
senses
Either the
tell
clouds
us?
moving or we're moving.
Okay, Carla, where do you live right now? I mean, you ain't got to tell me your address, but just what state?
I'm in LA.
Okay, you in
LA.
It's dark right now, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I'm from Detroit.
Yeah.
I've been in LA for
You
the
can
last
still see the
15
clouds.
years. But
Yeah.
3 hours ago, while it was still light here, it was dark there.
Yes.
So that means
Okay,
the
but
Earth is
we're not.
rotating. The sun is on one end and the moon is on the other. Though me,
Okay,
and
the
King
sun
Love-
is-
King
That
Love-
is
hold on, wait a
valid
minute. But me
only-
and King Love agreed on one thing: that the sun does charge the moon.
Okay, wait. So is the sun moving or is the earth moving? Caller. Which one
The
moving?
sun's moving.
It is.
I said caller. Which? Okay, that is a caller. But that was a caller.
The sun is moving,
Mm.
and your point would be valid, but if it only worked on a globe model,
Okay,
it
tell me
also
this.
works on a flat Earth model.
Why
The
is
night and
it, but why
day
is it daylight somewhere else? And then you have
Because the sun is a lot. The sun, hey,
you have Alaska.
it's
that
because
goes
the sun is
6 hours
smaller
daytime.
and closer to the Earth.
Excuse me.
Exactly.
Goddamn pesky
The
dog.
sun is a lot smaller.
It's because the sun is a lot smaller and closer to the Earth, and the sunlight doesn't go as far as what science wants you to believe.
But
And look at like how
When you-
look at how
it's 7 a.m. in Japan, and it's 2:20 in the afternoon in Russia, and then it's 9:15 in Israel, but yet it is
It also
40 in
these
California, but it is
That's why I say
11:40
it's
in
3,000
Detroit.
mi-
That's why time is.
these
is
observations
3,000 miles
hold
away.
true
Not
even on a
really.
flat Earth model.
All right, man. God don't like ugly.
Time is a construct. Anyway,
Check this
Y'all
out.
Trumpies
This
now,
is a
y'all
time
flatties.
lapse
they
of
they make
Trumpies
up
are flatties.
time. They
Hey,
made up
Miss
time.
G,
Flat
I would
Trumpies.
like to agree with you on that, and I can almost see it because the God that I know doesn't function in time,
Well,
but we do.
look
So
at
I
the
can almost feel that.
You could almost feel it. Wait, so this is the question I want to ask you.
Water flow don't make sense on the flat earth. How we have waterfalls and
How
all that
does-
type of stuff. That don't make sense on the flat earth because it can't keep running that.
look
It don't make
because
sense.
because
It don't make sense.
the ground the Earth
You
the
won't have
ground
a
itself
waterfall
has
on the flat
mountains
earth.
and hills.
You can't have a
Because look, the
waterfall
Earth
on the
has
flat earth.
look the ground itself has mountains and goes up and down, but the Earth is 75% water, and water always finds
Right,
its
but
level and sits
eventually
flat.
the waterfall will end. If it's on the flat
Thank
earth,
you.
think about it.
You
If it's a flat
Look at
earth,
the
right
reason.
about
the
that.
waterfall will end. Come on,
Hey,
think about it.
do
It
you
ain't that
know what
hard.
the highest?
It ain't that hard.
Do you know what the
Waterfall will
highest
end.
point? Do you know what the highest
What you
point on
say?
Earth is?
It doesn't matter. If it's a flat earth,
It
eventually
has
that
to do with the
waterfall will end.
magnetics, bro. It's because it's an electromagnetic
Oh
system.
my
So the
God.
sun, just like the sun and the moon, have their own properties that are magnetic. The water has its own property that plays off the moon.
So it just
in
the water
the
just
same
travel
fashion.
back up to the mountain and then come back down. Then they go back up to the mountain.
No,
Hey, T.
That's
what?
that magnetic force,
Wa-
right?
I got one with you.
water be
Why do the
banging.
water just stop at the beach and don't keep on coming in the land? In that
mean-
case, that's magnetic force.
How do waterfalls make
Yeah.
more sense on a ball? Like how does a waterfall
How do
make
what?
more sense on a
That's what
ball?
I
The
was
water
trying to
going
figure
around.
out.
Exactly.
If the
Guys,
earth
you
is
guys
moving,
just
that
have
means
to.
the
Waterfall
water gonna
have
keep
to do
coming
with a-
around and around. But if it's a flat earth,
What?
if it's a flat
That's how I
earth,
was.
how the hell the water gonna keep going back up this mountain and falling back down, going back up this mountain, falling back down?
Because it
You ever
snows.
heard of like
I mean, it don't make
rain,
sense.
snow?
We talking about waterfall in places that it don't snow, bro. Think about that. I'll give you a second. Don't worry, I'll wait.
But the water
You
travels.
said snow. It don't snow every fucking where. So it can't be a
Bro,
waterfall.
you
No,
can't
but
just
see, you get
You
water.
said snow. Think
You
about
get
it.
waterfalls.
Bro. Think about
Look,
it. I give you time
you
to
get
think.
waterfalls. You get waterfalls in LA because the snow melts from Big Bear and it comes down. It travels down the hill because water always wants to find its level and sit flat, dude. So all that snow melts from Big Bear Mountain and
water
comes
comes
down.
from the
And
melting snow.
So okay,
The
y'all,
top of
y'all.
mountains be freezing, bro. The top of mountains be freezing, and they turn to snow at the top, and that snow melt. The water comes down once it melts.
I can understand a little drizzle
yeah,
here and there, but we talking about water
Bro,
flowing
I live in the
down.
Central Valley in Fresno. We got mountains that water flows down and whole rivers
I just told
when
you, this areas that don't have
from the mountain.
mountains and snow and all that shit, we still got waterfalls over here, over there, but ain't no
I'm sure we
snow
could
nowhere
explain it. We
around.
just have to find those areas. What area?
Oh my
Like,
god!
what's
I
an
mean,
example? Like, what area?
man, I ain't no fucking guy gonna tell you all that
Hey,
shit.
look, man, where I come from, it snow every year.
I'm just giving you examples. That just y'all
Like
theory don't make
clockwork.
sense.
What's your
Just
point?
like y'all liking Trump don't make sense. So I guess it all makes sense.
Hold on, T.
Oh
Y.
my
I'm
God,
nah,
I'm
there you
agreeing with
go
you
all the
because
time.
I'm from the
I
D.
don't like Trump. I don't like Trump because he brought in socialism, bro.
Socialism, you
I
a
was a
fucking
stout
Hey, man, see us
I was
on
a
the next
stout
show.
Trump supporter. I was a stout Trump supporter for 3 years, dude. But his last year in presidency, he fucking screwed us all over, bro. He bent us over and put his shit in our butt, dude. Like straight up.
Operation Warp
That's pretty
Speed.
ignorant.
My thing is, if
Operation.
with the Earth being
Trump, Trump,
flat, that
Trump
does
claimed
not
he was fighting
necessarily mean that
pharmaceuticals.
there aren't plateaus and there aren't mountains and things like that. Like, we're not sitting up here saying because it's flat Earth, like, oh, everything's just straight flat. There is no hills, no mountains, no elevation, no none of that. Like, that's
Yeah, there's still
not what
mountains
we're
and shit.
saying.
Well, I think
That's
I
what I'm
think the
saying.
bigger
It's
Exactly.
like,
question
Ball
is,
Earth.
I think like what is flat Earth encapsulated in? Is there an edge? Because essentially that's what you're saying. There is an edge at some point which tips off into the ether, or is it just landmass
No, no, no. It's all.
forever going into the sun? Because if you support the flat Earth theory, you don't support extraterrestrial life.
nah,
Yeah,
I wouldn't
exactly.
say
Extraterrestrial life
There
or
is
the
that.
no
Nephilim that would.
extraterrestrial.
I wouldn't say that. Reason why I say
Aliens
it
are
is
fake and
because
gay, bro.
Aliens
Antarctica
are fake.
formed,
Project
So there you
Bluebeam.
go.
I,
and that's
I
the
just
reason
believe you
why I
could
don't.
call them
Look, look.
Why
fallen
I say
angels. You
that
Yeah.
feel
you
me?
can still have extraterrestrials because they could be coming from there. You don't know
I
what's
think
going on over there.
Look, it's
And
I
not.
think the
then,
They're not
fallen angels are
extraterrestrials. They
extraterrestrial.
come from the extraterrain.
They are
mm,
I
demons.
think
there you
Yeah,
go.
exactly. They're
There
the
you go.
fallen
That makes
angels
sense
and the
now.
Nephilim.
Hey,
Hmm.
yeah, I
Okay.
believe they're the fallen angels,
They
bro.
are
That's
demons,
what the
and they will
that's what
be. What's
that's
it
what
called? They've
Freemasonry is
been
all
working on
about. The
Project
33
Bluebeam
degrees.
for a freaking fake alien invasion for the past 40, 50 years. Working on
Project Bluebeam.
yes, Project Bluebeam. They're curtaining the skies for a reason. They're going to put on a fake alien invasion and going to bring. This is how some people suspect that the new world order will be ushered in. So,
That's exactly how Ronald Reagan said it would happen in 1984 at the UN.
wait.
exactly,
He said,
Y'all,
"What
he
what
called
is
it
the best?"
hold on. Y'all the same people that think Trump is coming back. So I can understand all this logic that
No,
y'all
Trump
got.
ain't coming back.
I have a
Y'all
quick
think I'm just
question,
Trump
being
ain't
guys.
coming
ignorant and
back.
shit
This
Uh,
like
guy's
that.
ignorant as
I have a
fuck.
quick
I'm
question.
ignorant. Hold up.
Mega,
Mega Beard said I'm ignorant. You said I'm a
No, I
niggerant?
said the
What?
caller's ignorant. No, I said the caller's
right?
How am
ignorant.
I ignorant?
I got a question.
Dude, you
I got
don't
a
Why am
care
I
question,
about
and this
ignorant?
alien
can go for
life.
Buzzing.
You think,
everybody.
dude, you just
You
said
know, when
aliens
Hold
it
on.
aren't
comes
I
down
want
real.
I want to hear why I'm ignorant.
Okay, go ahead, Mega.
Oh,
you're not ignorant.
Wait.
The only
Caller,
reason why people
lady caller. Let Mega Beard tell him why he's ignorant.
So aliens are 100% real. I don't know where you get off saying extraterrestrial life does not exist. Because, like I said earlier, supporting the flat Earth theory suggests that there is just that is the plane. There is no ether around the flat Earth. There is no space. It's just it is because there's no end to it. The support that I provide for the toroid is that I'm not saying that it's a globe. I'm saying it is a confined shape that has a toroidal energy flow, which keeps everything encapsulated. So that's why you have gravity. That's why you have density. That's why you have so many other things. And the sacred geometry supports that. So that's
So
just
why is
where
he
my point of
ignorant?
view comes from.
Why is he
Well, you
ignorant?
said aliens aren't real. That's a
Aliens.
pretty ignorant thing to say. Because
Okay.
especially
So,
when
Well,
you're
so just
present
because
against
one
Okay.
foreign
doesn't
government
believe in
officials
aliens,
Wait.
interacting
Let me.
with them.
All right. Let me say something because
Breaking news.
I'm a firm believer. I think that there are aliens because I think if
We're not here by
another fucking
ourselves.
bug comes to this motherfucking planet, that's an alien. My thing is all these
Look,
9 planets, all these 9
aliens don't exist.
hold up, minute, goddamn. All 9 planets, you said ain't no living nothing on all them 9 planets that's out there, right? All these other planets ain't
He's
nothing.
not
No,
even saying there's 9 planets.
Well, however many planets it is, 20,
planets
30,
aren't
50.
planets. Planets are just moving stars. It's like the Bible
Damn.
Yeah,
says,
they're
dude.
lights.
So ain't no
Everything,
Pluto, ain't
everything
no
we,
Jupiter, ain't no nothing, ain't no
everything we
Mars,
The
see.
ain't no
Bible is
nothing,
not
No,
right?
they're all
factual.
lights.
The
They're
Bible
lights.
is a
So
The
anything I
Bible is
learned at
the
school,
Bible
absolutely
is
everything I learned at
factual,
school,
absolutely
dude.
100%
everything I learned
factual.
at
It
school
has
was
never ever, it has never been refuted, and it has no contradictory facts in the Bible whatsoever. It is 100% fact, and
they're getting attacked
what
by
text
science
in the
bugs.
believers
Bible?
actually lead to this.
We gonna
They're
stop
led to
cooking
this
on here.
conclusion. Absolutely.
So all the
Where does
I
it
mean,
say?
so it ain't no other
that's your
planet. It's only Earth, right?
interpretation.
Earth the only planet in y'all mind, right?
They found chariots in the middle of the
Hold up,
dead
lady.
in the middle of the Red Sea.
Okay, we got that. But
Look,
I'm just
Earth,
asking everybody else. It's only Earth, right? Ain't no other planets in y'all opinions, right?
Earth is the center of God's creation, in my mind.
So ain't no other planets though. That's why I'm asking you.
Guys, you could
The
take the
planets are lights, luminaries.
P9
Look them up on
1000
YouTube,
camera.
and you can see them.
Man, I ain't paying no
I don't
attention.
think they're
Vegas. All right,
technically
get to Vegas this
planets.
weekend.
Okay,
I
so
Y'all need
believe
to
that
they're
remember
they
not.
that
They're
the
are.
moving
the
Bible
only
stars,
I
and
is
believe that they are
everything
They're
you see is
luminaries.
inside of our
Though.
firmament.
okay, wait a
for.
minute. So out of all this open space we got all around us, ain't nothing living but us. Come on, y'all.
Exactly.
I didn't say
Only
that.
we the
Absolutely.
only thing living.
I
Just
didn't say.
us, right?
Yep.
I didn't
So
say
God
that.
made all this and just us.
Jonathan
Thank you,
Sanchez
You
made it
already know. I
rain
don't
in
even
Hold on.
believe in none of that theory.
1000%.
All right,
Thanks,
hold
Jonathan
on. I got a super
Sanchez.
chat.
Selfish.
The whites were the original Freemasons and scientists.
It says the
Let
whites
Robert
were
Lee
the only
speak.
Freemason and scientists. Thank you for the
He is.
$5
He
super
is
chat.
correct with
Thank you,
that.
Robin
Jonathan
Leach.
Sanchez said
Some of
$5
that.
from the
Thank you,
whites
So,
thank you.
were the
so the
original
whole Freemason thing, bro, is
Freemason and
because of
scientists.
Oh, I mean, I'll take that.
when the demons, bro, when God cast the demons out of heaven, bro, when God cast the demons out of heaven, bro, He cast 33% of the angels. And that's why the whole
Okay.
33-degree Mason shit is demon possession, bro. It's literally, that's why, if you guys believe in demon possession, right? That's what
Okay.
the
My
fallen
thing.
angel
Hey,
shit
hey,
is, bro.
hey. I could
All
prove
right.
I
you
have.
My
wrong,
thing is for
but I
y'all to
can't.
think that way, that means you selfish. Because all this open
How is
space,
that selfish?
we the only
I didn't
living thing,
think.
we the
I don't
only
think
living
that.
being. Listen what I'm saying. We the only living being, living anything out of all this open space. Only on this planet, only life exists. On all them other planets, ain't no insects, ain't no nothing. All the other space out there ain't nothing
Those
else.
aren't even those aren't
But if they come here,
those
they will
aren't
be
places
considered
like
aliens,
what
right?
this
Though,
place is,
if
bro.
they come here, they will be considered aliens, right? So,
Those places are lights emanating at frequencies,
so
bro.
on
They're
them
not
lights,
even
ain't
real
nothing living on
land
them lights.
masses.
Ain't nothing out in space. Ain't nothing out there. Just us. We the only thing
They're
living.
light.
Period. I mean, to think that way is selfish to me, though.
Okay, let's get it. We got 3 other people. Let's get their opinion. So
I,
official and official MagaBeard, can you answer that question?
I,
Miss G,
I mean,
can
I
you
didn't
answer that
make it
question?
up.
well, for
So
me, I
what?
don't believe in that process. Well, one, I don't believe in the Bible, so we are. I mean, that we
Oh
throw
yeah, you
all
got to
that
be
stuff
on our
out.
show
But
7 Sundays.
Go ahead.
but
So
so yeah, I believe, and this was the question that I was going to ask about people's thought process. Like, I think Maga Beard, do you agree about the firmament or no? I can't remember.
So the firmament is one thing that is agreeable on both sides. It's just the construction of
Okay.
it is where there is a difference of opinion. And I kind of want to elaborate on the facts of aliens and depiction and everything. So
Well,
we
this is what I
have
was
to
going to say
remember that.
real
Okay.
quick. This is what I
Yeah.
was going to, this is the question I just wanted to know in general. So everybody kind of was on the same page. So my
Yeah.
thought process is, and I wonder what y'all opinions on it is that I believe that extraterrestrials come here and they know how to break the firmament. They have some way to get through it. May not necessarily break it, but they have a way to get through it. And I think that places like Area 51 and places like that are dissecting and trying to figure out how are they able to come in here. That's my thought process when I think of some of this stuff. Like, they're trying to do a lot of research and they still can't understand the technology that they have to be able to get through the firmament. So I believe they're trying to do a lot of this research because things are coming in, but we can't get out. If that makes sense. Like, what do y'all think about that, or what's y'all thought process
I can
on that?
100% elaborate on that. So TJ kind of mentioned it earlier, with Freemasons only being able to leave this planet. And that's actually not true. No one is allowed to leave this planet. One, because we do not possess the technology capable of leaving this planet through the firmament. And two, even if we did, there is actual federal galactic law preventing anyone from this planet from doing so. So I think a great depiction is in that King Kong versus Godzilla movie is when they break through the hollow earth, they need a craft that is going to be able to support the forces applied against them. Because when you're with sacred geometry, you're messing with something that's essentially perfect. So in order to break through that, you need to have something nearly as perfect. And we don't possess that type of technology. And a lot of what we're talking about and a lot of how things are formed is it cannot be explained through human physics and other type of things just because we don't have that knowledge. And that's just why this subject is so interesting in my opinion. But going back to the aliens, I just want to say, whenever you see these depictions in movies and cartoons and stuff like that, it's like this shit wasn't just pulled out of their ass. You have hieroglyphics, cave paintings way back in the day that depict, things from the sky. The Egyptians supposedly had Wi-Fi. They had the 0 point energy. So none of this is related to Project Bluebeam, which absolutely is a government deception tactic. But we have proof of aliens on our planet long before we even, developed an advanced civilization. So you just can't discount that idea because it holds no water if you just throw it. Aliens do exist. There's just no way doubting that at all.
I agree. Now, do you all believe in? Do you all believe in? Oh, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Oh,
I
okay.
hear you.
All right. So, all right. I know that he mentioned before about the nuclear bomb with the Operation. What was that?
Fishbowl.
Operation Fishbowl, which was like a part of Operation
Hey,
Dominant,
Nari,
which
you have to turn your audio down. Wait, hold on 1 second, guys. Nari, you have to cut your background noise down, please. You have to cut all of that down because you can hear all the callers, so you don't need to hear what people are saying because you're actually on the thing. Also, this message. Hold on 1 second. This message up here. This is for fact check next to me, so I'm gonna leave this right here.
He mentioned before about
Getting a repeat.
the nuclear.
Nari, you have to put on some headphones because I think you're on the computer.
How do I listen then?
Here, I'll do. There you go. That's perfect, Nari.
So when he was talking before about Operation Fishbowl, which was like a smaller operation of Operation Dominic, right? So when they talked about shooting the nuclear missiles in the upper atmosphere at the firmament,
Yeah.
I don't believe that they were nuclear missiles to me. I actually don't believe I don't believe we have nuclear weapons like they claim that we do. I believe that yes,
So
we have guided missiles. I believe we have cruise missiles. I don't believe that we have nuclear missiles. Like we have nuclear reactors and things like that to process electricity and things like that. But I honestly don't believe that we have nuclear weapons. I think it's a fear tactic.
I wish that were the case, but I think there's enough proof with radiation poisoning through various portions of our desert where they did the bomb testing. It can be proven that we do have nuclear bombs. But going back to your
But I
point
mean that, like
about
I'm saying,
them
it's still
shooting at,
reactors,
yeah,
yes. But the actual
yeah.
nuclear weapons, I don't think
No,
so.
we're able to produce that technology at a smaller scale. I mean, you have to think like what we know is just a drop in an ocean. So we're talking about something that we're really calculating on. But for them to be firing things at the firmament, they were trying to see like if they could break through because they know previously that all attempts have been futile. But any foreign or extraterrestrial race isn't going to allow that reaction to happen because it goes back to the sacred geometry and how it's built in the sequencing, because that is the base structure of matter. So matter is an atom. An atom turns into a
Bingo,
molecule. A
mega.
molecule turns into the DNA and other elements and so on and so forth. So it's the structure of everything. And for them to split that, it disrupts the whole process, and the extraterrestrial life cannot have that happen in the fragments of the ether because it could really disrupt just the whole universe in that regard. But to elaborate even further on Fishbowl, Richard Byrd's venture to Operation High Jump, he spoke with the leaders leaders of the civilization of Hollow Earth, and they were concerned with the nuclear involvement, with the same extent that I just described.
Gotcha. Okay, just wondered
Yeah.
y'all thought process on that.
Yeah.
MagaBeard, you my man's 50
But anyways,
grand.
I think that's going to be my last point, guys. I got to take off. I stayed a little longer than I needed to.
Hey, bro. Hey, thank you so much for hanging out, man.
Thank
I
you.
definitely appreciate that.
Hey, appreciate you,
We gonna
bro.
go like 15 more minutes to
Great
give away this
conversation.
last album.
Hey, TJ, good luck to your newborn baby girl, and Miss G. Happy adventures with your family moving forward. I know you're in
Thank
Tennessee,
you.
different state than California. We just got our lockdowns lifted today, so
Oh, finally.
I know, right? Anyways, have a great one, everyone.
Hey, bro.
Oh yeah,
Thank
you
you.
too now,
Appreciate it.
MagaBeard.
All right,
We
brother.
must connect, MagaBeard. We gotta connect.
All right, man. Hey, so we got room if somebody else. Is somebody on the keyboard or something like
Not me. Somebody gonna blame me. Don't be blaming me, Chris. I eat chips and I eat chips and salsa over here. I don't be doing nothing typing.
Hey, MrzG, I've been watching you the last couple of weeks. You all right with me, long as you don't cuss me out like you
that?
did that
Hey,
other girl.
hey. Well. Can you answer this question by Gunther Sanchez? Because I know this is too. It says
Yeah.
the whites were original Freemasons and scientists.
Yes,
Well, that's actually
he's right.
twofold. But let me answer one statement that he made first in the comments when he said the blacks were the original Jews.
Wait, hold on. Gunther Sanchez, if you're still listening, can you please call back in? Gunther Sanchez, can you
Yeah,
please call back in? We want to get you back on the thing because it's kind of changing, and then once we give away this thing, KingLuv, we're gonna go ahead and let you go, bro. We're gonna get out of here. We're at that 2 hour mark, so we'll probably go for like 15 more minutes. I don't want to hold you all night, bro, but I definitely appreciate it.
hey, to
Yes, sir.
Gunther, truth be told, I am actually a master mason.
No, Lord.
Now I can't really dialogue, and I get that some people just always, well, oh, it's a secret society. Then why can't you talk about it and this, that, and the other? But I tell you this much: the lodge that I'm in, all the brothers are God oriented. Either they're a deacon, they're a preacher. They rooted and grounded in the church. Now,
No.
are there some out there that are dirty? Oh yeah. Do they have plans?
What degree are you, bro?
I'm not even gonna say. I'm not even gonna say what degree that I am. I mean, I can, but I won't.
Are you a Christian?
Oh, by all means, yes, I am. Yes, I am. I
How can
believe
you
in the
do
death,
both?
burial. I believe in the death, burial, and the resurrection.
What did Jesus say about? What did Jesus say about masonry? Or what do you? How would
It's
you
not a
feel
religious
about?
show, man.
What?
Come on now.
T.Y., what is
talked
Well,
about
okay.
that.
happening
Well,
over
no.
there?
You tell me
Because
what
I'm
did he?
curious.
This is not the right. I'm Boomba Clot. Boomba Clot.
What did he say?
Because I read the Bible a lot, bro.
Long hair, don't
It
care.
came to me. I almost joined myself.
Long hair, don't
And
care.
and, and truthfully,
And in the Bible, Jesus said, "Call no other man master."
and I don't.
Massa, we hungry?
I'm
All
not
right.
saying you do, but I'm under the impression that Masons swear an oath to another man.
Oh no, not at all. No, that's where you got it wrong at. I can tell you.
Because
You have that
What
wrong.
it is, what it is
Jesus
they
tells you not
accept
to
all
swear
they
any oath.
accept all religions because all religions fall under Baphomet.
Hold
So
on,
he
hold
don't
on,
care
hold on.
how you get there.
That's
Wrong,
where
Miss
you're
G.
wrong.
Hey,
You're
Okay,
wrong, Miss G.
that's Gunther right there.
okay,
He's back on the
I'll be
show.
wrong.
Hey,
Welcome
Gunther.
back, Gunther.
Yeah, no, Miss G. That's where you're wrong.
Okay,
However, there are different degrees. Now there are different groups. Me personally, I'm a Scottish Rite. So I'm not a 3-letter. I'm a 4-letter.
right.
Now you can do your research. I shouldn't really shouldn't be talking about this in an open forum. However, because at first when I first got involved, I thought what everybody else thought because of what we heard. But after going and constantly going, then I knew that it was different. I knew what it was about. The teaching is different. You know how they function is different. But you do have some that function to the left, if you will. And I get in trouble for even saying that.
Don't say it then. Shit.
But I just say this much:
Chris.
it's not what you think. It's not what you think. But to Gunther,
Chris, you have to understand it's our people that found America first, and it's our religion that kind of is the one. It's our land.
Who found America first?
Yeah, I was just about to ask
yeah,
his ass that.
there we go.
We have a not melanated being,
What?
You said
Wait a minute, say
not
that again.
melanated being.
so. You saying
Our people found it first.
who is our people,
Our
motherfucker?
folks found it first.
Who is our folks?
Yeah,
Vikings.
y'all found it
Vikings.
because we
The
was
Vikings.
already
Our
here.
people.
I'm glad y'all
Vikings.
found us.
So
I'm
you
glad
said
y'all found
America.
it because we was already here kicking it.
So the Indians they had nothing, right?
They were
Vikings.
already on this
Our
land.
land.
The natives was already on
The
this
Vikings
land.
found this
Yeah,
land,
us.
not
They-
the melanated being.
So you
Not them.
Oh,
Yeah.
Christopher
Couldn't be
Columbus
capable
didn't
of that.
find this land.
Hey, this that guy that just came back from his KK meeting.
Yeah,
Well,
That's the
Go-
KK
well,
guy.
well.
No,
I
no,
can
no, no, no.
explain to you that
No.
we didn't land on Plymouth Rock. Plymouth Rock landed on us. So he already tried to tell you that we were already here, and then y'all came here bothering us. Like y'all do everywhere
No,
y'all
no.
go around the globe. Y'all go around bothering folks
That's
who
blasphemy.
ain't ask for
That's
your help,
blasphemy.
who
No,
don't
the
need your help, and
Europeans.
who don't be want your help.
The
That's
Europeans
what
came
happened.
with the crack pipe.
Oh, he talking about
Mm-mm.
going to
Our people
Africa
found
or
this land. The
America?
Vikings found it.
You said
Our
Africa?
North gods were the ones that kind of leaded the Vikings here,
You
not
said-
the melanated beings.
You said who did?
Y'all
So
all-
you talking about Africa or America, huh?
The Vikings found this, not melanated beings.
Oh my God.
Not
The
hold on.
history is wrong.
Okay. Well,
now it's melanated.
well, us three gentlemen right here, we melanated.
That's another word saying nigga.
And only thing that I can agree with or statement you said, and I'm gonna try to make something peaceful out of it. We was forced here. Our people didn't come here on their own.
Yes,
And-
they did.
No, our black people didn't come here on their own.
Yes, they did.
No, I
Later.
own con sodas.
Yeah, but that's only a small portion.
No, but
That's only a small
But
portion.
if we came here on our own initially in the beginning,
Crabs in the barrel.
we wouldn't have walked
We
into
did.
slavery on our own when we was kings and queens
See, back
where
then-
we lived.
We were
Come on,
here.
Miss G.
We were here we were here already. That's what I'm saying. Some of us, we were everywhere around the world. Like we were
Chris,
everywhere, and we
Now,
was
now, wait a minute,
kicking
Miss
it
G.
and chilling
Now,
because there
hold
are
on, hold on.
monuments before people even came here that of us already.
Miss G,
So
Miss G, Mama, baby
You
girl.
are not the original Hebrews,
they're
as
not
Louis
the people
Farrakhan has
that
said. You
they're
are
Hold
not
not
the
the
on.
only
original
people
Hebrews.
who had
You
ships,
are not the
Fat
you on
original
that
Check.
one
Hebrews.
too.
Don't
We
ever.
had ships too.
I
And
will.
then we sailed around the
You are
world
not the
before
original.
they
Black
even
Hebrews are
did.
not
Hey,
original
Wait a
Hebrews.
minute,
you
Miss
need to
G.
go
Hold on,
talk to
hold on, Miss
Jesus.
G.
No,
Y'all be
Gunther,
taking
wait a
the
minute,
credit
caller.
away from us.
Y'all
You
missing
probably
the
ally with the
caller.
Palestine.
No, I'm about
Listen
to
to
get
the
that to
Palestine's not
caller
their
caller.
right
land
now,
either.
The
bro.
Our
caller,
land.
the caller is
Our land.
on. The caller is
Exactly. But
on.
hold on, Gunther. Let me ask you this, sir.
The Black Hebrews are not the original
Hold
Hebrews,
on.
as
Let me
Louis
ask,
Farrakhan has
Wait,
said.
sir,
wait, wait,
That
wait.
is
sir.
wrong.
Okay.
They don't like
Fat.
us. They don't like
Hey,
you. They don't like us.
your whole
He doesn't
attack
like us.
is about on black people for some reason. I don't know why. What did we do to you?
Can I
I didn't say that.
frame?
No,
I didn't say
your
that.
whole attack. You just said black people. What the fuck you talking about? You just
I didn't
said
say that. I said melanated beings.
You just said black people,
It's a
motherfucker.
mix of fuck.
And
Hold
then
on.
Hold
calling
on,
us
but that's black
beings
people
on top of that,
melanated.
sir.
I'm just
We are
quoting Louis
humans.
Farrakhan.
Hold on, but that
Louis
You
wasn't
just
Farrakhan
said
said
disrespectful
black
majority
by
of black
people.
calling
You
us
people
calling us
melanated
is
no
beings.
wrong.
beings.
That was his
He's
respectful way of calling
anti-American.
us
Hey,
black.
That's what
hey,
he is.
hey. You a low key racist. That's all you are, bro.
Hey, well, let me explain
And
something to you,
Farrakhan's
Gunther.
anti-American. He's not with us.
Gunther, because that's
hey,
your
you're
name.
He
not
doesn't like
riling
Jews.
nobody, dude. You really just making this
And
show
you know,
entertaining
we
for me.
appreciate your dialogue. We
Real.
even
I love
appreciate your
haters.
disrespect.
I love haters.
But let me explain something to you.
They make my day every time.
I want to know what the hell is your argument. Lord, forgive me. I want to know what is your argument, or why is it so big to prove black wasn't the original Jews and whites were? Explain to me, because I can prove to you that y'all skin is a pigment, which means it's a hold on, what it's a
So you believe the Nation
hold
of
on,
Islam is right? Where's the
it's a
document for that?
mutation
It was us.
because
We were here
y'all
first.
was so close to the damn
We founded
equator.
America.
That's why the hell y'all was white. Come on. Let's talk about Babylon. Come on. Let's talk about the Tower of Babel. Since you know everything on how God separated and gave everybody their dang own languages. Or how did that happen? But last time I checked, all that happened in the continent of what? Africa. I didn't always walk past the school. I went every now and then. Next.
So you know the history. You know the real history.
Hey, Satan, sometimes you just got to listen to people and know they're racist, bro. You just got to listen to people.
Man.
Know they're racist. This dude is a low-key racist. He's trying to get everybody riled up on some race shit. I mean, I'm cool with it. Hey, it's making
Listen,
my night.
one of the
All right, hold on. Let's go to Nari. Are you there?
I'm here.
Okay, cool.
You don't hear her?
Yeah, I can hear her now. Yeah, so you got any input on anything that anybody's saying?
I mean, I did, but what's it called? I just missed the part why the white cap said this guy was racist. What was the statement that led?
I didn't call anyone racist, but in his conversation, that's evident.
All he was doing was attacking black people. Y'all don't hear it. That's fine because y'all don't
I didn't
understand
say
black.
that. That I didn't.
Bro, you came with the
I
Jew
didn't say
shit
that.
first.
He's another melanated
now
being too.
you come with the melon. Then you came with the black people. Then you come with. We wasn't even talking about color. You came talking about color. Now they want to say that I'm the racist because I'm talking to you. Why you always bringing up race? That's what he did. All he did was came and attack black people.
Why you bringing up?
But nobody saw that. But I mean that because y'all don't live the black life, so you wouldn't understand when it's hitting. I understand when it's hitting me, but it don't bother me. I love it.
Hey, well, Gunther, are you a believer in Jesus?
He probably a Lucifer.
Do you believe in white? Do you believe?
Are you a believer in Jesus? Answer my question. I done answered yours 17 times.
Yes.
Jesus was not a melanated being.
Hold on. According to Scripture,
He didn't even exist.
he had hair of bronze
It's cool,
and feet of wool.
I don't give a fuck about you.
But here, I'm
never
sorry,
liked
he
Satan.
had hair of wool and feet of bronze.
That sounds like revisionist history.
Hold on, but
that sounds
listen,
like revisionist history.
listen, hold on. No, that's according to Scripture. Read your Bible. But here's my thing, though. Here's my thing. Just to show you what type of person I am and how much I believe. I don't care if Jesus was white, blue, or purple. He died for all of us. Whether he was blind, crippled, or crazy, he died for all of us.
Hey,
that's how I feel.
Probably low-key racist
so
too.
create your argument and continue to try to create an argument on what race he was. Because I guarantee you, long as I get to heaven, I don't give a rat's ass what color he was. Long
He's
as
Jewish,
I did what I'm supposed
and he
to
wasn't
do while I
melanated.
was down here.
Right.
I don't
Satan
care.
is your daddy is
And
low
you're right,
key
he
racist
was.
too.
Hold on, he was Jewish, and y'all killed him. How about that one? Y'all nailed him to the cross. Because y'all didn't want to believe he was who he said he was.
Not the Palestinians.
Y'all didn't
And I
want to
know
believe.
Louis Farrakhan likes
I'll tell you what. I'll tell you
solidarity
what.
with those Palestinians.
I'm working
I
with
know
my
that.
producer, A1. That's my man's 50 grand. I'm gonna have a show on a Sunday. That way it won't affect what we doing on We Are LA on this day. And Sunday we can have a whole conversation about it. Cause now that's my wheelhouse. That's where I'm educated at.
Okay. Newsflash.
I can bring my people too.
Okay.
I ain't bringing nobody. I'm coming with me.
Well, you can bring all your KKK members. We cool. We can battle them too.
whoa,
Make sure you bring Satan is your daddy too. Satan is your daddy is part of that KKK clan too. It's all good. Hey, I love all people. I even love y'all KKK members. You know, I'm gonna add extra K to it though, because I'm from the hood. But you know,
Watchmen for you. I'm with you.
KKK is Americans too. What the fuck are you talking about? What the fuck, bro? We know you American. KKK is American. When they established in America, shit, you motherfucking KKK members is crazy. Satan is your daddy, is part of your crew. We cool with that. He didn't hear none of that.
Have a good night, gentlemen.
Yeah, you too.
You too, Gunther. Thank
sleep
you for
good.
the 5 out of 5.
Wait.
What you got to say?
Man, I ain't accepting no man, and that's my Lord and Savior, Ray Ray. Knock it off.
So why does it matter if he's what color he is? I don't understand why
He brought the color up, ma'am. He brought the color up. I didn't say nothing.
What's up, King? Welcome back, bro.
Jew. He called us.
Yeah,
he was like,
my
y'all
shit's
black people not
fucking
the
up.
original Jews. And then he started talking about y'all color people, y'all pigment, then y'all black. This. We weren't even talking about color. He brought color into the conversation.
But then why were you guys so upset that
not
are
upset.
we not allowed to ever bring up color into a conversation? Does that make us racist?
No. You didn't hear what he was saying, obviously.
Yeah,
because
I know. That's why I'm asking.
No, you can bring up color. Color is not a problem. But the dude was talking certain. You guys weren't original. Y'all not Jews. We never said nothing about us being Jews.
Though he never got loud, but his undertone was
That dude,
clearly
he was a racist.
was clearly
Undercover
racist, undermining. And I ain't mad at him. He got the right to feel the way he feel.
I love all people, even racist.
But like, I want to understand what. I just want better articulation, because I think so many people say, "Oh, this person is racist and that person is racist," without really having I mean, I don't know. I know we missed the race show last time, but
Right.
what was the comment that led you to call him a racist person?
Ma'am,
is what
ma'am.
my question.
Obviously, you wasn't watching the show. We're talking about flat Earth and round Earth. This dude came in. Blacks weren't the original Jews, and y'all not Jews. Y'all not from this. Jesus wasn't a black guy.
Left field.
I mean,
but what led up to what led up to that?
Okay, you're not listening, so it don't matter. Go ahead. You gonna think what you're gonna think. Peace to you.
I'm asking you a question. What
I
led
told
up
this
to
5
that?
times. Are you listening, Linda?
Wait, so just because someone says, so let's say that the topic is, oh, we're debating the origins Jewish people and black people. So does that make the person?
You're not listening.
Right?
That's your problem. You don't listen. You don't listen. We wasn't debating that. That wasn't a debate. Debate was Earth.
You told me
Not
the story. Yeah.
The debate was Earth. He came in with the other stuff. You're not listening, obviously. I know that's hard for you to do, but listen.
That is listening. That is listening because I'm going off of...
Nari, what happened was we got on creation.
Yes.
And that's when God came in the mix. So once some of us believe in God, some people believe in evolution. And that's when he said, well, blacks are not the original Jews. We are. I'm not a Hebrew Israelite.
He spoke what was on his heart.
I'm going to entertain the disagreement or the argument.
He spoke on his heart. He wanted to talk about color, and that's what he did.
And then that's when it got
color
deep
was
into
never
color.
brought into this whole conversation we had this whole time.
But he called onto a show with 3 black men
that's a Klan
at the
member.
panel.
He saw all this blackness on here, and he started talking about pigment. Why are we bringing up pigment? Nobody talking about pigment.
It was just left field. Like, it didn't make no sense. It had nothing to do with
that's
what
on
we
his
talking
heart.
about.
You got to understand. You got to see when something's on somebody's heart. It was on his heart. And then Satan jumped on it too. Satan is your daddy. That right there tell you he want to be left field. Satan is your daddy, want to be
But
left
aren't
field.
we
So
jumping the
that's a
gun
racist
because
guy
you
too.
never you guys never gave him an opportunity to explain why he brought race
Fuck
into the
why he
mix,
want to
right?
talk about race. We're talking about
But
flat Earth.
What
Right.
if it's relevant? What if it's
It wasn't
relevant?
how race relative to
How?
flat Earth, lady.
How do we
Because
know? How do we
First of
know?
all,
We never
and
know.
then
You
two,
guys never.
Maybe you might be low
See?
key too.
but
Okay.
Nori, we
Now,
also,
now y'all see while I get on here and I be talk, I be keeping it real
right? But
about
Miss
some of
G,
them. Then I look crazy because then they call me racist
Miss
because I
G,
keep it 1,000 on
These
who do
people,
what,
I mean, they
and
hate to
then they
see
get
all this.
upset.
You're
but
right.
Miss G,
You're right, Miss G. They hate to see all this blackness up here, and they want to bring up race for some reason.
didn't I make the statement that I
Why?
don't care
I
what
just.
color you may think Jesus is?
Lady,
He
talk
died for
to God.
all of us.
Talk to God.
To
That's
save
your best
all
friend.
of
Yes,
us.
Yes.
not for
Hold on,
me. You can count me out.
hold on. You don't have to believe in it. You don't have to believe in it, sweetheart. And we'll
I
talk about
know.
that later. And I ain't
Okay.
I
mad at
know.
you. That's your belief, but I
Hey,
know
hey,
mine.
Satan,
Y'all
come
can
say.
have all that
Hey, I'm in Compton
sacrifice
right
and
now,
all that
Satan.
other kind of stuff. I'm
Satan,
cool.
I'm in Compton. If
Y'all
you
want
in
to believe in
Cali,
all them
wait,
sacrifices and all of that.
let me make a man's statement right now. Hey, Satan, I'm in Compton right now. You can run through, and I can show you if I'm a chump or not. Come on, homie. And
Oh
we can have a
God,
drink
what
afterwards.
happened?
He feeling himself. He think he tough. Little probably an online bully or something like that. But hey, I'm in Compton. Come through. Holler at me. Call me a chump in my face. Don't do it online. That's a coward move.
Yikes.
That's an online gangbanging right there. I ain't with all that.
I'm just gonna say Satan is the best moderator ever. Satan is your daddy.
Fuck Satan. And I do mean that all the way around. Fuck Satan and you.
Satan is your daddy. Hey Nari, what's going on though? How you doing?
I still don't understand why bringing
Elevator.
up
Ooh.
the. I don't understand how that jump went from having a conversation. Okay, so we're having a conversation about flat Earth, right? And then
Absolutely.
this, and then we got onto the topic of Masons, and I was kind of cut off trying to log on, and then all of a sudden it turned into a race thing. So I caught on to one of the panelists saying that what the caller was racist, and my question was, what happened that made you guys
Well, go
tell
back
this
and listen to
person?
the show. Go
I
back and listen.
hold
Start the
on,
show
let me
all
finish.
over.
Let
And
me
listen to the
finish.
show.
Then you guys started getting all riled up, saying, "Why the hell would someone bring up race in the middle of a flat Earth conversation?" So that means
explain
that
that to you, Nori.
because that means that so because someone was talking about flat Earth, and then they decided to talk about, like, you decided to talk about being a Freemason, and then he had some, and then I guess you guys were talking about creation and God and the Bible, and somehow it jumped to this person being a racist. But in my observation, he has not said one single racist comment. He just brought up something about race.
Right.
So I asked you the question, does that make one person racist just because they bring
The
up
conversation.
Okay, wait. No, what is wrong with America? People like you is what's wrong with America. You don't see the racism because you don't want to see it, and you just believe, oh, he's not racist. You don't want to see it. That's all it is. You don't want to
That's
see it.
not
You want
true.
to. It is true, lady. Because
No,
all
it's
you said up
not.
here, you just said straight point. I didn't see the show, but you brought up. Well, how the fuck you gonna tell me how he's not racist when you didn't even say you heard the whole show?
I never said
But
he
lady,
wasn't racist.
right, but
I
you
never
wanna-
said that. I was asking you
But you
guys
closing
because
the-
you guys were
okay.
still on the show, and none of
That's
you
why I told
had
you, go
a
listen to
straight
the show.
answer.
Go listen
what,
to the show.
What? None of you guys had a straight answer as to what
It don't
made
matter
you
what
guys
our
call
answer
him a
is gonna be,
racist,
'cause you gonna have your
except
own
for
opinion.
the fact that he brought up the topic of race.
No.
So that concludes
No.
your argument as
No.
being
No.
someone
No.
that is going to label another person racist just because they bring up race.
No, you're one of the
Yes.
people low key racist. That's all I can say.
Oh my
All
God!
right, hold on.
Call everyone racist just because you don't agree.
No,
Hold
I mean,
on,
'cause you
Aaron.
don't want to
Aaron.
see racism.
Wait,
you
hold
just
on.
want to believe the
let
world
me.
is great.
Everybody's muted right now. Everybody's muted right now. So this is what happened. And so first of all, like, I know Nari right here on the screen And what she was doing, because it's too many people talking at the same time, and that's why we can't have dialogue. And that's why we got to make sure on our end we hushing people up and making sure people are quiet so that we can have good dialogue and it doesn't get confusing. So Nari, what happened is that they came on, Gunther, he started saying, you know how people try to like bait you in the conversations and stuff. So he started saying,
not the original Jews.
Black people not original Jews. I don't know if any of this stuff is factual. I don't even care. So in other words, he was like taking shots
All the black people.
at the black people is what he's doing. That's because that's all you were asking for is what triggered the conversation. That's all she was asking. I know her. I've been around her personally a million times, and we weren't listening to each other at that time. That's why it's so important that we shut people down, get to the dialogue so we can go. I'm not saying people aren't racist, because that's what black people racist, white people racist. Everybody got racist shit in them, okay? So that's what happened with the dialogue of why it turned that way on this side. Now as far as anything else, I don't know, but it was about flat Earth. Flat Earth, that's a hard topic. Thank you, KingLuv, for being here, because everybody everybody has different theories about different things. Satan is your daddy. He's always been in the chat. Dude, back since when I was doing stuff with Lionel. So hey, you know what? I don't know Satan is your daddy. He wouldn't even be a moderator if I felt like he was racist, or if I felt like he was an undercover racist.
And be the best ones.
He wasn't. That's just like Tal always trolling. Tal, I could control the show, but if people want a dialogue, bro, it's free speech. You can talk about anything you want except for January 6th, and if that thing that's out is good or bad, you know, the thing you put on your face. I don't give a fuck about anything else. People having dialogue, that's very important to the show. But I have to make sure that we keep structure so we can have dialogue sometimes. And a lot of times I might be answering phone calls. I might be doing different things. So I do a lot of shit that goes on. So that could Nari, that could have been taken in an offensive way, because we were talking about one thing, and then he came and said, hey, black people are not this, black people are not this, black people are not this. But that wasn't the first thing he said. He said a couple of other things too, and I would have to go back in the show too to look at it. And that's what T.Y. was saying right next to him. He's like, go back and look at the show at this point to see what's going on. So just to clear things up so that we can keep moving forward. Oh, go ahead.
I'm not gonna allow you to come on here to attack black people or women. You can attack me. I don't give a fuck about men, but you can't attack black people or women. I'm a black person, so I'm not going to let you attack them. I love women, so I'm not going to let you attack women. All the other shit, I don't give a fuck. Presidents, whatever.
So, but like I said, this is the People's Forum. These my liberal buddies next to me. I'm big on dialogue. I got BLM coming. I got Antifa coming, hopefully. I got journalists coming. So I like all sides, but we're all Americans at the end of the day. So we got to figure out a way to really have dialogue, even when it gets frustrating. And I got to do a better job at controlling that part. That's why everybody's muted right now, and I'm the only one talking. And that's what we're working on. Also, make sure you guys check out the Discord. It's in the thing. Nari, I've never known her to be racist. Y'all might see something I don't see, but I've been around her several times. We've had lunch, dinner, all that shit together. Now, she does master shopping. You know what I mean? But as far as, like, I've never been around her and she's, like, don't want to be around black people. You could tell somebody is racist because they don't want to be around black people. KingLuv, I got you. My bad. He like, man, can we give away this album so I can get off this shit? But I got you, King. But yeah. So we good. So I'm about to unmute because I got a big complaint about why I'm always muting MrzG, and that person is in the chat right now. So I'm gonna go ahead and unmute her. But I'm gonna go ahead and unmute everybody. Hold on. Let me Yogi's mama, King. All right, we all interrupted, but I just wanted to come in and just say that.
And I'm not gonna let you attack Canadians also. Sorry, Tal.
Yeah.
I was about to say something about that.
Hey, the Discord, Tal, the Discord link is in the description. I'll post it in the chat.
Just certain things I love.
But yeah, let's just move forward. I don't even know what to talk about now because this show
Wait.
been over.
Do you understand now? What's her name?
Yes, I do. That's exactly what I was asking, because the first comment that you made was that, oh, he just started bringing up race. And that's what I was just asking for clarification. Like, why does bringing up race make someone automatically racist? But A1 cleared it up. Clearly, he was saying racist things, which I
And he
didn't hear.
kept
So,
attacking.
No, I'm not gonna even say they're racist things. He just kept making comments that can lead, like, damn, why do you keep saying this specifically about black people? So it
Black
could
people
be
wasn't
it
the
could be
first Jews.
interpreted.
Black people wasn't the first Jews. Black people wasn't the first Jews. We never said they was. We never said nothing about Jews and blacks. But he kept saying it, kept saying it, kept saying it.
In all fairness, I never
What was your
got to his
point?
question. He did say the whites were the first Freemason. So my question to him would have been, what does he mean stating that? But I never got to it.
Well, he was right.
Hey, I have a question about Freemasons, bro. Do you guys take any type of secret oath?
I can't answer that.
They do.
Well, I just want to leave you with this, bro. Matthew 5:33 through 37. Um, it says, "But I tell you, do not swear by an oath at all, either by heaven, for it is God's throne, or by earth, for it is his footstool, or by Jerusalem, for it is the city of the great King. And do not swear by your head, for you cannot make even one hair white or black. All you need to say is simply yes or no. Anything beyond this comes from the evil one."
Can I ask you a question?
Watch this excuse.
I can know. I have no excuse. I just want to ask a question. Are you a Hebrew Israelite?
What's up? Huh?
Are you a Hebrew Israelite?
I don't identify under that term, no.
Okay. What term do you identify by? I knew it.
A follower of Christ.
Okay, but we already know where you at. But I hear you.
What does that matter?
Hold on, no. I asked the question. I asked the question because I'm just going by his dialogue. I'm not gonna say anything else back because I know we about to end the show. I ain't trying to. I'm not trying to carry it on for.
Gotcha.
Hold on. Do you want to carry it on for another hour and a half? Because we can.
He gotcha.
Hey, hit me in the DM. We can talk about it, bro.
He ain't, man. My email address is dmatofo@sbcglobal.net.
All I'm gonna say is because Tyle's been giving out rankings, always putting me last. I'm gonna go ahead and say Watchman first, Ben Intelligent second, everybody else in the chat third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh. Tile was definitely last. Just wanna let y'all know that Tile was last. hey, but we still gotta give away that last album, man. So you want to give it away to somebody in the chat? You want somebody to call in? What you want to do, man? Cause I gotta keep my word on the giveaway. Now, if they don't email you,
just give it to me.
Yeah, I'll give it to Miss G.
Oh, you gonna give it to Miss G?
Yeah, I think she'll like it.
Okay, cool. Well,
hey, A1, where P Mega at, man?
Thank you.
P Mega.
Miss G has won the second album.
Just email me your shipping info.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, I'll get you all that information, and you guys are and don't say that over the internet or anything like that.
Oh,
I'll make sure. Shit, she about to read it. Yeah, I live at 555 Canyon Road.
My social security.
No, I wasn't gonna give my address. I was gonna repeat his email.
793 left.
She backwoods, Louisiana, something like that.
Matter of fact, Watchman.
No, I'm not.
Gamma
Okay.
Goblin, Andy Thomas, everybody here to Tile. All right. Just want to let y'all know that. Hey, man, we go. He get all spiritual and all that stuff. That's not a conversation I'm gonna have. I'm just taking a real unbiased approach in all the shows because I got a lot of people coming up. That's what you do. So we'll figure out a day that he want to talk about that stuff. God, all that stuff. Nari.
Man, he gonna have to redeem himself from that wheel kick that King just gave him.
What? I've already been redeemed, honey. I ain't gotta redeem. I can't do it.
Hey, Nari, when you come back, you're gonna have to turn your phone this way or whatever that is, so I can get your full screen. But no, you good, right? Don't even worry about it because we towards the end. So we're gonna bring Nari back. We're gonna talk about the maskless shopping stuff and all that. So I got a whole crew that's coming to do that with this guy named Jesse and left. Go ahead.
Hey, Nari, I wasn't really trying to attack you, but when you protecting the racists, that made me feel like you was a racist too. That's why I said that you was a racist, because you was protecting the guy that was really on a racist rampage.
I honestly didn't think I was protecting him. I just purely wanted clarification, and I wanted to understand what happened in the few minutes. So I
That's why I
did
kept
not.
telling you go watch the show, and then you could have came back, and then that well, at least that little section of it.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah, thanks for
Tal,
having
you.
me on, A1.
Yeah, Tal, you right. I do. That is versus. I took all my frustration out on Tal. That's raw. Sorry ass. He ain't even here. He the worst person on the panel every week.
Every
week. Don't show up. Not responsible. But now.
Oh man.
Man, now
what kind of bus you? What kind of bus you driving over there, A1?
Somebody call him back. Hold on. Let's
Hey,
take
but
this
can
last
I bring it? Oh.
Hold on.
Go ahead, Nari.
Let's take this
A1
caller.
over there driving a Greyhound.
Hey, go ahead, Nari. What's your question? We'll go to the caller.
Yeah. My question was, not with the caller, but like I never got to ask my complete question. Is like, how far do you have to go up above the floor to observe the spin of the Earth? Because if we're spinning, right, and our senses don't tell us that we're spinning, then in theory and you're saying that we're spinning, but because we're spinning with the Earth, we can't feel the spin of the Earth. But if it's actually spinning at 1,000 miles per hour, when do we get to observe the spin of the Earth?
That's to you, KingLuv.
I mean, I have the same question. You can't see me, it don't spin.
Well, most of my
They
said,
just won a court case. This dude just won a court case in court. He proved that the Earth doesn't have any curvature and doesn't have any spin. He proved it in court and won.
So like I said,
I got the court.
Are the clouds moving or is the Earth moving? Which one is moving?
The clouds, bro. You think the clouds aren't?
I'm just asking. Is it possible that both of them could be moving?
So the sun just sit there, and the moon
we didn't say that.
So, but apparently some have to move.
They
for
said
it to
the Earth.
rotate.
They said the sun is rotating around us. We're sitting still.
Man, that's impossible. Man, whatever. Okay.
How? How is that impossible?
How is that impossible?
The sun is like God. We gonna go around God. God going around us. We gonna go around God.
That's the Freemasonry coming out right there.
No, hold on. That don't have nothing to do with Freemasonry.
Yes,
I'm going
it
by
does.
scripture.
I'm talking to
Freemasons and Earth.
Freemasons.
I ain't. That ain't. Hold on. But don't attack. Don't. Hold on. You can attack what you know. Don't attack me. That's all I gotta say.
Okay with MrzG
You
Dog.
can attack what you know.
That's not an
but don't
attack.
attack
It's
me.
not an attack. It is a fact.
He's hungry.
I mean,
She haven't
But
fed
y'all
with
just
the
said
days.
my statement, my reply was a Freemason. No, it's not. No, it's not. My reply come from scripture, not from Freemasonry. That's something totally. Man, I ain't know what y'all trying to get me to tell what I ain't gonna tell.
See, he's a
We
black
don't
dog.
care.
you just
Hey, let's bring the caller back. Caller, I'm sorry, I left you on hold. Caller, who's this? This will be the last caller.
This is Gunther.
Oh,
Gunther.
shit.
This racist cuz?
Yeah, that's racist. Cuz.
What's going on, Gunther?
Fuck
Well, for
niggers,
Chris.
niggers suck.
So you, Chris,
go ahead.
Chris, would you agree that it was the early people that were here, as far as Masons are concerned, they were not melanated beings? Can we agree on that?
There's no Chris here, Gunther.
The guy with the hat.
Like
Detroit.
That's
the one who's a
Dwayne.
Bedouin, actually. Who's Dwayne?
Yeah.
Who's spewing up the Blackmore rhetoric stuff.
So, whatever you just said, repeat that statement again. Can we agree on what?
Go ahead, caller.
Hello?
Hold on. If you just said, can we? Hold on. What did you say? Because I'm gonna prove you wrong. I just want you to repeat it so I can answer correctly.
Masons were European, correct? Easy question.
Europeans were definitely not
First.
here first.
No, the Masons. Masons, it was originally founded by Europeans. Yes or no? That's a yes.
Man, you just want to keep what? Okay, what are you trying to prove
What's
with
your
that?
point, man? Come on.
That's what I want to know. What's your point?
Oh, that's just stating a fact. That's all. It's just a fact.
Yeah, they was European and satanic.
What does that have to do with whatever we was talking about as far as creation when you started talking about melanated people
y'all don't see,
and
I've
all
been
that?
around racism
What does that have to do with?
Well,
because hold on, because if you want to prove, so what? Who gives a shit? Lord forgive me.
The prophecy says that there was a certain race that was going to be gifted and entitled to land.
And that was the Jews, right?
So
a lot of.
So you saying that was the Europeans? You saying that Europeans?
Why are we entertaining racist? Cuz I don't understand.
But hold on, but I can prove to you that your skin, because you sound white, that your skin was actually a defect. So because of your, it was because your people was closer to the equator. When hold on. In the scripture,
my people were navigators. They were travelers.
Hold on.
They were hunters. They were financiers.
Slaves.
They were lawyers.
Slaves.
Man,
we were slaves.
All right.
Negroes.
I'll tell you what. You not going to get up under my skin or pay my house note nor pay one of my car notes or anything of that nature trying to fight or could be combative with me to try to prove that your race is superior.
I guarantee you.
Because here's the thing, though. What you scared of is an educated
Louis
black man.
said
What you scared of? What you scared of, though? What you are scared of? Hold on. What you scared of?
They are not
is
the
an educated white man. Because here's the thing: you got 3 men sitting on the show that are all homeowners, that all take care of their kids. They ain't no damn baby daddies. They fathers.
He definitely ain't got no house.
They ain't no drug addicts
or no wife.
You know what I mean? Oh, we can afford to take trips and do things with our families because that's what we do as young black men. But you want to be a white man.
You think we gangbangers
and try to put yourself above us. I tell you what, bring yourself.
The Bible says there's a chosen race. A chosen race.
Hold on, but it's saying it's okay. All right, well, I tell you what. When we all go to heaven and your ass is in hell, we'll see who the chosen race is. Because don't judge unless thee be judged. Hold on. Isn't that scripture since you the chosen race? Hold on. How about scripture says love thy neighbor as thyself? Since you want to talk about biblically speaking, you don't want to go there with me, sir. You really don't want to go there with me.
We're not his neighbors. We're his slaves.
Moses separated sea for us.
Because I ain't picking your cotton, but I'm scaring you because you're scared for your wife to walk down my street because she might like me above you.
He ain't got no wife.
Hold on. You scared?
Ain't no woman putting up with that shit.
Hold on, because your race is gonna come to an end because y'all women is keep loving us.
Do you know another melanated group is gonna be the biggest quantity here in America? Another group.
You ain't got
another melanated group is gonna be a bigger
fuck
group.
all this color shit.
You ain't got nothing to come back at me.
Fuck all this color shit.
You have nothing.
Other melanated beings are gonna be the bigger race.
I tell you what. Let's play Big Bank Caleb Bank. How about that?
I'm gonna have a drink on you, man.
Let me see your bank account and I'll show you mine. How about we do that?
Dude.
Are you asking a certain group of people?
No, hold on. No, I'm talking about you. I'm talking about you.
Right?
I'm talking about you because we done already said, man, we don't care.
Don't get riled up on him. You making this night. Don't get riled up on him, man.
Man, this
guy
is funny.
Tell that dude have a Coke and a smile and shut the fuck up.
Man,
just have a drink and relax.
I own my house. Do you?
That dude don't own no house, man. That dude don't even have a girlfriend.
I got a wife and kids at home. I got grandkids. Do you?
Yeah, I guarantee you, ain't no one putting up with that shit. Ain't no one putting up with that shit.
Thank you, Pastor Mike.
Now you going to you. What, boy?
T.Y.
What the fuck you want? Talk, bitch!
You know what? There's going to be a bigger melanated group of beings.
Okay, melanated group of beings.
What are your thoughts about that?
Okay, melon. Okay, good.
All right, man.
Do you know? I'm glad you know what the melon is.
Aren't you worried about another race that they're going to be smaller?
I don't give a fuck about nothing you saying, brother.
Hey, you know what Scripture says for me to pray
Jesus
for my
love
enemies.
You, man. Jesus love you, man.
Man, Scripture.
Hey, I love you too.
If you're an American, you would care. You would care about that.
I love you too, brother, man. You have a great night. I hope your whole life you prosper and you do be great in the world. I hope you become famous.
And there's something wrong with you. You're certainly not very good.
A lot of money, man. I hope the best for you, man. Get you a house. I hope some women figure out how to love you, you know, and you just have a blessed life, brother.
Talk, bitch! They're your fellow Americans too, T.Y. They're your fellow Americans too, T.Y. You can't abandon them.
Okay, okay. All right. Yes, sir. Congratulations. Okay.
Talk, bitch!
Talk. What you want
Hey
to
man,
say?
if you ever in California, come to my church
Hello?
on Sunday morning, man.
Yeah, man.
All right, caller. Thank you, man.
Thank
We
you.
Am I invited to the Compton cookout? Am I invited to the Compton
Oh, it's
cookout?
a Compton cookout.
Hey, long as
Yeah.
you don't call the police and don't bring no potato salad with raisins in it.
Becky. Okay. All
Raisins
right,
in it?
Karen.
No. We coming with better European food.
Okay,
Hey,
Karen.
put some salt and pepper
I
in
don't
it.
want none of that
Salt
shit.
and pepper.
All right, man. I turned the caller off, man. I don't know what the fuck was that.
What do that mean, Satan? You trying to be funny? Give a hug to Whitney. You talking about Whitney Houston? So you say you're gonna kill me? I'm at to hug Whitney Houston. I'm confused, man. Don't talk in code. Speak up. You're a grown man.
He's saying make sure you hug a whitey soon, Ty.
The shit went up quick. It looked like it
He
said
ain't say Whitney.
Oh, hey,
But that's what it looked like to me too.
It went up quick. This ain't one computer. I'm looking at one computer. That shit went up quick. I said Whitney.
Hey, I ain't leaving my dude out there by himself. It
Hey,
looked like that
I
to
couldn't
me
read
too.
it quick. That shit disappeared. I thought it said Whitney. Okay. Okay, do say Whitey. Hey.
Oh my
Hey
God.
man, somebody.
I
if
have
y'all
white
see-
people in my family. I have a lot in my family. I don't hate no race.
Hey,
Just
if
get
y'all
down to
see
see.
Gunther out in public, give Gunther a hug and tell him Fat Check said
Any
you
dude
are lovable.
Any dude named Satan is your daddy. I mean, come on, bro. Why you even talk about Satan? Fuck that dude, man.
Oh man, y'all crazy, man. Hey, look, man. We got a show.
Satan, meet up with me though, bro. We can have a
show.
drink in the powwow.
We got a show Wednesday tomorrow with the Inglewood Unified School District. Monday is my son's birthday. There'll be no show. Next Wednesday I have some gang members on the show, some artists on the show.
Cuz, what you talking about? Blood, black.
So we got that. So but hey man, make sure y'all check out the Discord. It's in the description. The link is in the description. I'll also put it in the post. Make sure if you guys have any show ideas or anything like that, please hit it up. We're gonna be in Vegas this weekend celebrating Ty birthday. Having a good time.
I was born on Juneteenth. Just
Happy
to make that.
solar return.
Hey,
Happy solar return.
Miss G, watch me make Gunther mad. I was born on Juneteenth, a black holiday.
Hey, hold on. Hey, Gunther,
Juneteenth.
my birthday the 4th of July. Your damn day of independence.
Juneteenth, a black holiday. Go research Juneteenth.
Yeah, so that's what we got going on, Miss G. Thank you for coming on. I'm looking for show ideas for next week or the week after. Actually, the week after.
And feed your dog and tell him I love you.
Please feed your dog. Please feed.
I've been looking out. He a brother. I saw him. He a brother. Peace. With his black ass. I saw his black ass. Thanks, Teo. Appreciate it, brother.
You get off my dog, okay? You get off my
Been
dog.
looking out, watch. Thank you, brother.
So I might go live when we in Vegas having a good time.
I'm gonna be fucked up. I'm
I'm
gonna be fucked up. The whole fucking
That's
day.
what going. Ian, congratulations on winning that
And
album.
Miss G.
Oh, and Miss G. Yeah,
They both won the
congratulations.
album.
Shit, I paid for them.
Yay.
Shit. But,
I love
Thank
you,
you.
Gunther.
Look at Gunther.
I love you,
Was
Gunther.
black wash. Okay.
Man, you just so good, clean, and wholesome. That's what you are.
hey, Gunther.
So he Hispanic?
Gunther, thank you for the
Sanchez?
super chat.
He Hispanic? Nigga, you ain't no essay. You only a paragraph, nigga.
There you go.
Oh my God.
And on that note, I'm about to.
Yes.
Hey man, y'all have a good one. Hey man, I appreciate y'all. Hey, make sure y'all follow that Discord, man. You guys got any show ideas you want to see? Any of that stuff, man? Hit me up. Yeah, we might do the live stream. We take it. We might do that on the birthday for a minute in Vegas. I might be out. I'll be out there Friday morning. I'm flying out there.
Fuck that.
I'm
I'll
driving
be on the
down
road
there.
while your punk ass out there.
Yeah, I'm flying. I'll be out there early in the morning.
Me and the wife driving down there.
Hey, it's all good. Thank you. Look, everybody showing you love, man. Telling you
Thank
happy
you.
birthday and all that shit, man.
Miss C.
All right, guys, man. That's it for the
Appreciate
night.
y'all.
Shit, this shit went way too long. I already knew it was gonna do that bullshit though.
Oh, night. Oof, I'm tired.
Night, bitches.
Later.
I want to thank everybody for the support.